Hello and welcome to another episode of Rime of the Frostmaiden here on Dork Tales. So hey Dorks, I'm your Dungeonmaster Callie, and joining me today in the frozen land of Icewind Dale is the intrepid party that finally has a name. Woo! That didn't stop YouTube from trying to come up with a bunch of names for you between the episodes. But yeah, so the welcome to the adventures of Caveat Emptor, also known as Buyer Beware. This is the story of a group of ne'er-do-wells and drifters who ended up becoming a found family in the frozen north of the Forgotten Realms, on their quest to eventually return spring, summer, and maybe even some autumn to this icy Alaskian north.
Or just getting the fudge out of here.
Just getting out of here. Also a valid option. All right. Or just getting some fudge. Also a good option.
Ooh,
Fudge sounds amazing right now, to be honest.
I bet they probably don't have any of that because I don't think cows are going to do very well up here.
My button came undone. All right, so why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves? Like I said, I'm Callie, the Dungeon Master, and joining me tonight is, why don't we go with alphabetical order in character. Hello, Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Callie Thornhill, the halfling druid.
Hello, Katerina.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. I'm playing Katerina Firestring, our human bard.
Hello, Lysithian. Hello, Hayden.
Hello, I'm Lysithian Callisto. I'm Hayden Daviau. I'm playing Lysithian Callisto, the moon elf wizard. Totally a moon elf. Totally not the doppelganger whatsoever.
Totally
Yay.
not. Hashtag spoilers. And hello, Robin, with your wonderful new voice.
Hello, Twitch. Don't I sound amazing?
Oh,
New mic in the house.
it's so good. You came out of that tin can you were living in.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin, and I am playing Vistra Dankil, our mountain dwarf barbarian, who she has a taste for flesh, and will she kill again? Who knows?
I'm guessing probably not.
I'm guessing
Probably
maybe.
not.
I mean, it just depends. Like,
At least not in that sort of situation.
how bad?
I mean, you already have killed again, so
how bad do you have to do to end up in that situation twice? Right? Like
Really bad.
2 different plane crashes, 2 different soccer teams. Like, it's just not ideal. All right, so this game is, like I said, set in the frozen north of the Forgotten Realms. This is our 12th session, so if you are tuning in for the first time now, you're welcome to stick around. There might be some spoilers for the future of Rime of the Frostmaiden, or you can go check us out on youtube.com/dorktales to go check out our back catalog. If you're watching on YouTube right now, thanks. Give us a subscribe, because it always makes us feel good, and I want to break that 1,000 subscriber mark. And if I'm looking back in the future where we have like 90,000 subscribers, hey, this is an artifact. That would be so nice to have that many subscribers.
Oh,
It's true.
It's true.
that would be really cool.
I would have to answer way more comments because it took like an hour the other day to answer all of the ones that I'd skipped because I took a couple days off. All right, so Rime of the Frostmaiden is, like I said, set in the frozen north. It covers an event that has cast this area into eternal winter. Auril the Frostmaiden has preserved all of Icewind Dale in ice, which prevents people from really leaving. It doesn't really prevent them from showing up, though, and is slowly but surely turning everyone against each other as the cold slowly rations their supplies away and dwindles not only their bodies but their hope. Our characters are just coming back from a trip to a pirate ship called the Dark Duchess, where they learned some horrible things about one of their members' pasts, and also encountered a white dragoness known as Arvayaturus, which is a hell of a name to type, let me tell you that. Arvayaturus tried to destroy them and devour them, but was unable to, and they were able to escape. And that is where we're going to begin our story. A few days later, you have managed to make it back and found that found a bit of comfort. You may have sorry, I'm trying to find the right background music for this. You may have found, actually, how have you guys been holding up, I guess, is the biggest question I should ask. How has Vistra been doing? Okay. So how was Lysithian?
Probably coming around to things. She's probably dwindled her supply of alcohol to try and get through the bad memories that probably have been haunting her nightmares for the past couple of days.
Okay.
But the support from her party's probably helped her a lot.
All
She's
right.
probably feeling loved, which she hasn't quite felt the past couple of years. So she's probably
Aw.
doing okay.
How's everyone else doing?
Probably just making sure that Vistra isn't going off the rails. Just making sure she is okay, but without being overbearing.
Okay.
Making sure she doesn't get too hungry.
Like, here, you should probably eat something.
You're not you
Have
when
some
you're
food.
hungry.
Have an
Have a sister.
Icewind Dale Snickers.
The
A
sister.
sister, I mean a
Bad.
Snickers. A Snickers.
Bad.
Snickers.
Let's all have a snicker at her expense. All right. And Callie and Katerina, you're kind of just living the dream?
Well, ever since Katerina dealt with the issues of her past, she's been actually in a pretty good mood. She's been happy. She's probably back up to her normal sassy sarcastic self. And I'm sure everybody, I'm sure her team has noticed in their downtime that she's carrying a lot more like traditionally male mannerisms now.
Man spreading.
Yeah,
I was gonna say man spreading.
Yeah,
Like
like-
in mind, she is just taking up room on that bench.
Yep,
Nah.
yeah,
it's
'cause
mine now.
She's like, well, I mean, they know now, so I don't need to hide anything anymore. So
And it's more comfortable.
bench is mine. But of course, when she's in public, she keeps all that to herself. But when they're in camp or in an inn or whatever, yeah, I'm sure that the other characters have noticed a slight change in the way
A
that
little bit.
in the way that she carries herself now.
Okay.
But yeah, otherwise, no, she's been really good.
Okay. And Callie?
I think Callie is much the same. I think she's kind of like keeping an eye on the others because, well, Katerina's fixed that thing, but there's still that elemental thing out after her potentially.
That's true. I forgot about that.
So Callie's kind of keeping an eye on the wind for that. She feels like Vistra skipped one of her questions, so she's keeping an eye on that still. She's just a little like, okay, I like you guys, but god damn, you're weird. Like, every single one of you has this weird ass tragic backstory. Like, what the hell? How are you normal? You're not. None of you are normal. How did I stumble on all three of you at the same time? What the hell?
I think the better question is, what are you hiding?
Yeah, like
Would
and,
you
and,
like
and,
to know?
like and you're normal?
Exactly. What?
Really?
What?
Really?
Okay.
I mean, honestly, are you honestly going to slut shame me? Really? Really? Come on. Having lots of sex is totally normal.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
And I think this is
obviously.
I think this is where we're going to jump into game with this conversation, as you all have made it back to Bremen to restock and reconvene, and you're all sitting around a table inside of buried treasures. Two people are joining you at the table. You see Cora milling around and serving the other 7 people inside of the inn, or inside of the tavern, I should say, and you can actually hear her son working in the kitchen slowly but steadily as Harwar readjusts to life at home. So you have just said having that much sex is normal, and let's go.
I mean,
Well-
for you, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but whatever. Like, it's not a weird thing. It's not a tragic backstory.
No, but are you sure you don't have a tragic backstory?
Yeah,
I mean,
Um,
if you're.
Scary.
Well, considering I lived it, yes.
And what exactly is your backstory? Nicholas will say, leaning across the table.
Oh, hi.
The other people sitting at your table. Nicholas is right across from you, chewing on the edge of a corncob pipe. I mean, seriously, I'd like to know. Yeah, that would
Well,
be quite interesting.
I
Danica
lived
Greysteel says, scooting over to the table.
I grew up in like this area. I don't. Oh, I grew. What was the name again? Cornhill. That's where it was. It's a halfling village. It's not even on the maps. It's so small.
Like
Grew
small.
up there. Did a thing. Became kind of locally famous because I killed the animal. Blah 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 blah. Went traveling because it seemed like the
Like,
thing to do,
the
and I was
animal,
not
did
gonna
you-
marry my half cousin. So
For one, how do you have a half cousin? Because cousins are automatically diluted blood. But the animal, like there was just one animal and you killed it.
yes,
What
it
kind?
was a big animal at the time.
Did it
What
become
animal?
what kind of animal?
It was some sort of bear. I don't know. It was kind of weird. It wasn't quite a brown bear. It was bigger and angrier.
No, I mean that is a fairly large animal.
And halflings are like a snack.
That is
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I'm a decent snack, but
Alright, so-
everybody else is just like screaming, wailing little snacks.
So what happened over there? You were talking about dark secrets, and I heard mention of a dragon.
Yeah,
So
Finish talking about the dragon.
there's a lot to unpack here.
there
How
was
was
a
my-
dragon on that ice floe.
How is my arm looking, by the way? Callie?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gone back to normal.
Okay, cool.
You'll still have a little bit of pins and needles occasionally,
Yeah.
but most disturbingly, I don't know if the rest of you feel that this is disturbing, but Vistra's blue left arm has returned to its normal pinkish color. Normally, you would have expected frostbite to eat it away. But no, it seems that everything is coming up Vistra.
So yeah, definitely not talking about getting my arm blasted by a cold dragon then. If it's back to normal.
Back to
Not
normal.
mentioning that bit. Not mentioning.
So you fought a dragon.
Not
Fought-
really fought. It was more run
Ran-
away and hope that it doesn't
Eat
eat
us?
us.
Yeah. It
But
was
we
the
got
most
the
terrifying.
shipload. We got a ton of jewels and like magic items. One that I thought was going to be really important. You shush.
We
Miss,
don't
I'm
want
not
to
telling my partner.
advertise that we're.
I don't really care. Anyways,
Oh.
so we got a shitload of stuff and this magic item that I thought was going to be so important, but it turns out it was shit, and I'm still a little upset about it.
They're still really pissed about it. It's not a little.
You're still-
bit.
Vistra,
Hmm?
I am
Yes.
speaking,
Sorry.
as you should be. Anyhow. Yeah, it really wasn't that big a deal, but staying around so long to find the shitty item is what let the dragon get to us in time, and it was a whole thing. But hey, it was exciting. And I
You
got,
got
to try
away.
And you,
It
managed,
was
We got the
definitely
one.
exciting.
and you managed to train a dwarf. That's pretty impressive.
Hmm.
Look at that.
It
You
takes skills.
you can do what can she do? I saw speak. I saw quiet. Can you do sit? Can you do roll over?
I don't know. Vistra, can you roll over?
She can do drink.
I will roll over. Roll over
Yeah?
you.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Yeah,
but I'm
I think
not
that's actually
interested.
called rage.
Sorry, but I'm not interested in you rolling over me, Vistra. I'm
At,
going to drink.
at that, Katerina's gonna go, well, one trick she's very good at is she knows how to drink, and Katerina will slide a beer in front of Vistra.
Vistra's gonna like.
She's still in potty training phases, as we say.
You will hear some scooting on the ground, and you'll notice that Danica Greysteel, has gotten very, very close to you. So, y'all were talking about dragons.
Yeah.
Like a white dragon?
A white dragon.
Yes, like an
Yeah.
actual white dragon, not dragonborn or anything of that sort, but yes, white dragon.
I'm not scared very easily because we dwarves are awesome.
You were shitting
But
yourself.
It is true.
Shitting my pants, actually. It was the most terrifying thing I've ever experienced.
It was.
in-
It was what? You'd say 90, 100 feet long without the tail?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
That's a
And
lot.
like
That's
these
huge.
big, massive claw jaws with like teeth the size of like May, basically. You know, if poor Callie was stuck, she would have been a nice light snack for that thing. Wouldn't have even noticed her go down.
As you say that, Callie isn't at the table anymore. She's gotten up and left and gone across the bar. And seems to be bored of this conversation or something. She's making conversation with one of the fisher women that's standing at the bar.
All right.
Oh, so how's everything been? The fisherwoman at the bar says to you, Callie. How's everything been?
Well, you know, adventure and excitement all over the place. Dragons on the ice floe, weird treasure, fake treasure.
That's fair. Well, I hear Targos is really nice this time of year.
Yeah,
If
I've
not
heard that
for the
too.
rain.
However, I got kicked out of it last time I was there. The blue one was kind of the cause for that.
That's fair. Well, maybe you should try it again around the full moon.
Oh yeah?
Maybe. It's good to see you
Oh,
again, she'll say,
good
and
to see you
kneel
too.
down, and that's Cena Mead. Cena will like lean down and give you a bit of a pat hug. I should probably get back out to the boats.
I will reach up and give the same pat hug back.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck. Safe fishing.
All right. Sounds good. She will turn and give a little wave to your party that's kind of turned to watch. Bye now. So anyway, dragon. No, that's not him. So anyway, dragons. Danica says, "Y'all talking? You found dragons?
One.
One.
We found one dragon.
But that got me.
dragon.
Well, I've been actually doing some research right now, and the Chwinga didn't really yield many results. But I started thinking about how maybe we could, there could be some type of way to do more of a potions of resist cold, and that got me thinking that white dragons are infused with cold, right? So if you found a white dragon that is expired, you could bring me some of the bones, and I could brew you potions.
See, if I knew where to find a dragon that is dead, that already hasn't been picked clean, would happily do it for you. However,
That's so great because I know exactly the place that has and isn't.
And I wasn't finished speaking, but okay, name the place.
That sounds great, y'all. If you're looking forward to doing this, I know there's a place that has enough bones. I heard a rumor that the bones of a white dragon are over on the mountainside near Wormdoom Crag. And it's where all the Goliaths live. Y'all could go with them and go to them and negotiate for some handovers, and I could use them to make you some potions to resist cold.
Would I know anything of Goliaths at all?
You can make me a knowledge roll, or make me a intelligence roll.
I think at the mention of potions and that, Vestra's gonna go up and kind of go over to Callie and
Okay.
just kind of walk to the bar.
23.
23. So Goliaths. What would you like to know about them?
What do I know about like their culture, their temperament, anything that I would kind of know to expect getting involved with them?
Goliaths. They live at the highest mountain peaks, far below the slopes where the trees grow, where the air is thin and the frigid winds howl. They're reclusive. Few other folk can truthfully claim to have ever seen Goliaths, and fewer still have forged friendships with one. They love to compete and keep score, counting up their deeds and tallying accomplishments to compare what others have done. They love to win, but they see defeat as an incentive to improve their skills. Above all else, they're driven to outdo their past performance, greater and greater deeds. They're a fairly like physical martial culture. They're very much like a culture of jocks. Sporting is really big. Hunting is very big. Physical acts are very big. They're generally pretty neutral. And they're strong as hell. But if you give them something worth challenging, that's a pretty good way to negotiate with them.
Okay. All right. Well, what I know of Goliaths, if we can give them a challenge of sorts, that would be
I know you
interesting
would be
to
the
them,
one who could do
probably.
it. You could brought a chewinga back here. You can definitely do that.
It was a chewinga. It really wasn't that big a deal.
Well, don't.
There's a difference,
It might be
Danica,
listening.
there is a difference between a chewinga and a Goliath dealing with dragons. There is a big difference.
Well, to be
I
fair,
know it is.
Hmm.
I know it is interesting when you're sitting with your books and reading these things. I know from personal experience. I totally understand. However, if you are not the one out there dealing with these things and dealing with Goliaths and a dead dragon corpse, which is worth a lot,
Mhm.
it gets a little bit complicated. So I want you to really think about what you are asking us to do here. I'm excited to do it. I think Goliaths would be interesting to meet, and getting potions from you for probably free for this sort of thing, right?
Absolutely, I could brew you each a potion for free.
Well, perfect. But I just want you to think carefully. Dealing with us, we know you, we know who you are, we understand. But if you are
I like
sending
you too,
any-
Lysithian.
If you are sending any other adventurers on something like this, I want you to think very, very carefully about what you are asking them.
I
and
have a
how
hard
big a deal
time
it can be.
dealing with any other adventurers, to be honest. Y'all are the nicest people, and I just thought that you'd want a chance to do this. Besides, I figure it would help you because I heard some stories about some of your fights, and I think you're going to get into even bigger trouble.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, no, potions of like cold resistance, that is perfect, and I'm super happy for that. But I'm just wanting to make sure that when you talk to people, you take into account what you are asking them to do. That is all I ask.
Well, yeah, I have perfect faith in you. I wouldn't send anybody to their deaths, but y'all just faced a white dragon and pirate ghosts or something. I didn't hear the whole story.
Callie will come back with a drink and be like, correction, we ran away from a white dragon. It was big and we are small.
That's facing one. Well, that's facing something
Suppose.
toward it, at least, I suppose. Yes, the
Yeah, no,
asses.
I'm just I am happy to do it. I don't know about my companions. I will happily go. I would love to beat some Goliaths, but I'm just saying, take into
What's this
account
about
what you're
Goliaths?
Oh, she wants us to go find a white dragon corpse, which she knows where it is. However, Goliaths have it, or it is like near their village or something. So we would want to negotiate with them to be able to get some of the white dragon bones, so then she could make us all potions of cold resistance, which would be very helpful. But it is still
What's
dealing
Goliaths
with Goliath.
like?
Well, and blah, I will explain everything that the Dungeon Master said to me.
All
Oh,
right, so
well-
there. Christine
Well,
knows what.
that's yeah, I know what Goliaths are.
Yeah.
I play one. Oh, well, I mean, that actually doesn't sound that hard. Just kind of be like, well, if you help me here, I can direct you at a huge challenge. There, I know where a white dragon is.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's a good
If
point.
not,
because
I could challenge them too. I'm sure I could take them.
I
Yeah.
would say take one, not
Yeah,
the
just
Goliath.
like hand
could
to
be
hand
a lot.
combat.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to fight the Goliath, I will not stop you. That would be very funny to watch.
Because I would
I
totally
mean-
win, right? Lysithian?
Yes.
Inside check. Lysithian.
I'm going to roll deception against it.
Okay.
15.
Okay, I rolled higher than you. I got a 17 total.
Okay.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, you could kick their ass. Yeah,
You think so? Oh, you're so nice.
absolutely.
This is why I don't beat you into a pulp when you try and say you can train me. Just FYI, I could.
All right. I'm just gonna like let some like shocks dance across my fingers. Yeah, no, absolutely.
You think
One
that
of these days when we're not facing certain death, and we have a break, let's go. You and me. Let's go. Little
I-
fun.
Yeah, you want to fight me? Okay.
Yeah.
Nicholas is
Oh.
going to lean into Katerina's ear. Do you think they're going to kiss or what?
Well, I mean, with Vistra, you never know, but
mean
Lysithian
Kistra.
doesn't. Okay, that's hilarious.
And Lysithian.
God, I'm so funny.
Yes, what-
Can we
Wait.
hear this conversation?
you
'Cause
guys are
this
going
is
back and forth right now.
No, we're not paying attention.
Callie
okay.
can probably hear this.
Oh, yeah, Callie can hear
conversation,
this.
Yeah, Vistra, yeah, I could see that, but Lysithian, I don't think they ever would. They're just not interested.
Yeah.
Not quite. Like yeah,
They're like us, yes.
exactly.
I understand, darling, yes. Good. So, anyway, what's next on the agenda? Dear party, that I plan to write a song about.
Dragon bones and Goliaths, apparently.
Dragon bones and Goliaths.
I thought you were heading up to a comet.
Oh yeah, no,
yeah, I
we're
think we're-
gonna go. That's on
Oh,
the
yeah.
list next. We'll deal with that. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, I actually forgot about the comment. I started thinking about the Goliaths actually.
Where are the Goliaths?
Oh, they're over at, where'd you say it was? They're all out at, Wormdoom Craig. It's, and if looking at a map, Wormdoom Craig is basically as far east as you can go before you hit the Ragged Glacier. So the comet is way closer. Like, it's a distance
okay.
of this on the map versus a distance of like that on the map.
Oh,
why
okay.
don't we do the comet because it's kind of nearer,
Yeah.
and then we can
No,
head
we'll
up
go there.
there. Let's
yeah,
try
we'll
maybe
do the
line
comment.
up
That
some
was our
jobs on the
original
way.
plan, anyways. Exactly.
Okay. Well, if any of you want to leave any of your belongings, I can watch them for you. It's not like you don't know how to find me. Plus,
Yeah, sure.
I doubt you'd want to go and traipse around with all of that loot.
Yeah, no. No, thank you. You know, if you want to keep an eye on it, promise you don't take any.
I won't take
know if you
anything
do.
that you don't offer. Maybe like a 1% holder's fee. I could start a bank.
No,
That is
you
Like, they
true.
could use one up here.
Probably.
And there aren't any
Probably
banks
could.
up here.
I don't know if there's any need for one, really.
Nobody
No.
has money.
Apparently, we need one.
That is true.
I mean, pretty soon we'll be back on the barter system up here anyway.
Yeah, honestly, I think the barter system is better.
More
my
like the
opinion.
Bard system.
Oh boy. Why are there now two of you?
Yeah, I know.
He'll
is the
fist
We're
bump you.
we are so funny.
Oh no, there's literally oh god.
And pretty hot too.
Yeah.
I don't get it, but yes, they are physically attractive objectively.
Yes,
Good.
We
Well,
are fine.
very fine.
And with that, Katerina's gonna get up, take her violin off her back, and start playing.
all right. So, playing a bit around, you all have a nice, relaxing break, and then it can start getting ready to head out. What are you taking with you? What are you leaving behind? Because remember, you did find some Mithril Chainmail.
Oh, we need to
I-
figure out who wants that.
Pizza? Yeah.
All right. So here's what it does. So Mithril Chainmail is
Squishy
Squishy
wizard?
Fuck you!
I'm
Uh,
Squishy
you.
Bard. Fuck you.
Excuse me! What's your AC, motherfucker?
50.
so
13!
I'm
Fight
only
me.
16.
Mithril
Wait.
armor.
I've got better AC than you do.
How do you have?
God.
17.
How do I get better AC?
You
Buy
get
better
armor.
Actually,
I will.
well, what's your AC, Robin?
16.
You need to raise your
good.
Constitution score or your Dex score.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, that's next. Whenever we do a next modifier thing, because you
Yeah.
started at 19.
When you get your
right now.
next ASI, you can increase one of those.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
I went for strength first instead of con.
that's why you get hit, but that's fine because that's why you have hit points.
Lots of them.
So you have a suit of mithril armor of the chainmail variety. So, Mithril is light, flexible mail. A Mithril chain shirt or breastplate can be worn under normal clothes. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on dex stealth or has a strength requirement, the Mithril version does not. So, Mithril Chainmail gives you an AC of 16 flat.
Squishy wizard.
So, you do not add your dexterity to it.
Okay.
And I'm just double checking real quick that it is. Oh yeah, they don't do. I keep looking up like things like, well, can wizards use that? Because it's not a thing, but that's not a thing
Yeah.
anymore, really. So, right? It's not. Is it?
I actually don't know, but let me
Let's double check that because
double check, because if I can't, I will give it to Katerina.
I remember you temporarily had mithril armor for a little while by accident.
Yeah, I had it was Elven Chain. It like automatically went on
That's
for
fair.
some reason.
'Cause you're a
But
Muno.
let me.
And if Lysithian can wear it,
Oh yeah.
will
So you have
give it
no
to-
armor
to
proficiency.
Yeah, no.
So and then Katerina, you have
light, I believe.
light. So technically this is heavy.
Oh,
Hmm.
Oh yeah, the Mithril Heavy Chain.
So it yeah, so it's still
so neither of us can wear it.
I mean you can. You can. There's just downsides to it.
Yeah.
And then and then the other thing is that Callie can't wear it because it's made of metal.
Yeah. No,
So-
Callie was all like, "Ooh, it's sparkly," but then I'm saying, it's metal. It's not going to work for me.
Yeah, because mithril still counts as metal. Elven chain does not count as metal.
Yeah. I think
Is-
I can only wear Elven Chain with what I am.
Okay.
Like with the mix of everything. I
Mhm.
think that's the only thing I can use.
And then I'm just checking what happens if you wear armor that you are not able to wear. Because I always forget because it used to be the spell failure penalties, and that's what I remember.
Here. I'm gonna
Armor.
just temporarily see. I just added it on. I'm just gonna see what it does to me when I put it on. Yeah, I get disadvantage on like a bunch of shit.
A bunch of stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna bother with it.
Okay.
Because I for right now have I do have mage armor, so I can use that if we're going into a heavy fight.
Oh
So
wow.
that's why
Any
I have it.
ability check. And you
Yeah.
can't cast spells. Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
That's better than
How much
So-
is this worth?
Mithril, probably a lot.
quite a bit.
We could sell it.
The chat
could
says
sell
the
it.
mithril
I don't
counts
know
as
how
one lighter, but it doesn't on D&D Beyond. Maybe I'm checking the Dungeon Master's Guide right now.
Mhm.
So, mithril. No, that's Mariner's armor. That's close. Mithril armor. Light, flexible metal. Can be worn in normal clothes. If the armor normally imposes a disadvantage. No, doesn't say that in the book. So, nope.
Yeah, no, I believe you. I'm
Alright.
just on D&D Beyond. It adds it, so I'm just like, I'm not gonna bother with it. I have
Yeah,
mage
I guess
armor.
nobody.
I'm good.
I guess nobody gets it.
Yeah, nobody fucking knows. So
Alright. There you go.
cool. We have
Uh,
taken a long rest because it's been a few days, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
adjust some spells if that's okay.
That's totally fine. So take any equipment that you need. If you need to buy any supplies, feel free. You can go ahead and just restock.
Yeah, I think
yes.
restocking on any rations is probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
Mhm.
Sounds
We
good.
have we did give up a lot of rations when we were dealing with the goblins.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
buy 5 days worth of rations, and that's 2 gold pieces per. So I'm gonna give up 10 gold.
Okay. You guys have plenty of gold, so that's easy.
Yeah.
Does anybody looking to buy any tools or any other?
I'm gonna
type-
buy some more javelins because I'm down. I've used them all last.
All right, you absolutely can.
With
Mhm.
javelins, what is your ruling on this, Kelly? Because I am playing a rogue on another game where at the end of every round of combat, I just go collect all my weapons that are thrown, depending on what the combat was like. So I don't know what your ruling would be for Vistra's javelins.
Basically, if I say the weapon is damaged, it's damaged. But otherwise, a javelin would be fine. An arrow would probably not, for the most part. It
Yeah.
depends what you're shooting, right?
Mhm.
An arrow has a better chance to break than a full haft of a javelin. But I will start breaking your javelins more cinematically if you'd like, because I mean you got
Okay,
money to replace them.
Do it up.
Do it.
Yeah,
I'll wreck you.
do it up.
Uh,
Break me.
And then
Later,
Katerina wants to get just a short bow.
Okay. Yeah, you absolutely can. And you can use a short bow, right?
Yes.
All right, sounds good. So everything in the town is going to be going at one moment. Let me just check the supply. Okay, everything is things are looking a little scarce in the general store as you head inside, but in spite of that, because of the good deeds you've done for town, the old shopkeeper working behind the counter, a guy named Gale, will yeah, well, we're a little bit in short demand, but I'm happy to provide a bit of a discount to even out to our old price system just for you. So you want some javelins? I've got some good ones for fishing. They're going for 5 silver each. And then for anybody you wanted a bow, I heard you say, I can do. I've got crossbows and I've got short bows. So both of those should be good. A short bow will be 25 gold pieces. And it's very good. It'll treat you well. And then I can also get you arrows. Where are the arrows? They're around here somewhere. Right behind here. Where the hell are the arrows?
Oh, I might go with the crossbow actually. Then
If you can, I mean, you can afford it, right? So I got a light crossbow over here. It's got a little more punch, but it takes a while to load.
Oh, that's fine.
So it does take a little while. But it's got some punch. And then, let's see, Lysithian, you were wanting rations. I can get, I've got about 40 rations at the moment. I'm packing more every day.
You'll take about 5 days worth.
About 5
me
days
too.
worth? Okay, so a ration can, let's see,
Do you also have a climber's kit by any chance?
of course.
Yeah, I'd like to get some of that too.
Yeah, absolutely. A climber's kit would be pretty cheap for you. Why don't we say, he quotes you the price that's on D20, on roll 20, because I can't find it in the book right now. I found navigator's tools. I found bagpipes.
On
I would like your finest bagpipe, sir.
D&D Beyond, a climber's kit was 25 gold pieces.
That seems about average from these
And I
prices.
That's what it
already
says in the
took it
book.
out.
Okay, where are you finding climber's kit in the book?
Page 150.
Oh, it's on the big chart. Okay, I was checking the backpack section, I think. Okay, so yeah. All right. Anything else? I can absolutely. What else do I have in stock? Let's roll to see how lucky you guys are. Okay, you guys got a 19. So, well, I also, if you're heading up into the mountains, we've got some things here that'll help you out. There's some pickaxes in case you need to go into any mines or anything. You could let's see. Oh, actually, yeah, I've got this, well, there was this one potion that came in. I don't have the foggiest idea what it does. Hold on, and he'll run around behind the counter and pull out a vial with a swirling blue liquid inside of it that looks effervescent. It's bubbling with these foamy white spheres. No idea what it is.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can see there's some bits of looks like corn and something else in the bottom.
It's gonna be 17.
17. Okay. One moment, please. So that that is going to bless you.
Bless you.
Okay, so that is a potion of trying to remember the exact breakdown. Bear's endurance.
Okay.
So it gives you a bonus on Constitution saves. This version will give it to you for 1 hour. We'll give you advantage on Constitution saves and any Constitution rolls.
All right. Well, it looks like this is a potion of bear strength or something. It makes you stronger, a little bit heartier.
Well, that explains the hair.
Yeah. I can't imagine wanting to drink it, honestly, but
Yeah,
it'd be useful. How much?
Or something like that. 150.
Yeah, I can do that.
I can make
No.
a discount for you.
Sure. How much we talking?
I mean, 150. I think normally these would be a bit higher.
Sure.
Hmm.
150 sounds good.
All right, so take that out of the party coffer. You have a 1 hour long potion of Bear's Endurance. All
Callie
right.
will look for some. She would like some daggers
Okay.
and
You
a
can,
sling.
you can easily pick those up at cost.
Okay.
So that is, well, not at cost, but at the cost in the book, I should say. So you'll be able to re-equip yourself. Each dagger is going to run you 2 gold pieces, and a sling is going to cost you 1.
Okay.
You also can get a bag of pellets for it, or of bullets for
Yeah.
it. Actually, it's bullets. And
Nice little hard lead chunks.
Yep, nice little like skull crackers.
Oh, sorry, Callie.
And what can I do for you, Miss Katerina?
I'm just gonna go with the crossbow, some rations. I'll get five rations as well. And who had that quiver that we found?
Yes, that quiver. That quiver was a
I
good.
didn't. I don't know.
It's in your sack of stuff.
It is. Yeah, I know we have it.
Quiver of. Ugh. All right, so if you poke through that, Lysithian, you would have had time to check that out in the downtime, I'm going to say. Because you were already kind of working it at the end of game. So as you work through that quiver, you are going to figure out that it is a quiver of... alphabet, Kelly. The alphabet goes the other way. A quiver of Ilana. It has 3 compartments to connect it to an extra-dimensional space that allows the quiver to hold numerous items while never weighing more than 2 pounds. The shortest compartments can hold up to 60 arrows, bolts, or similar objects. The mid-sized compartment holds up to 18 javelins or similar objects. And the longest compartment holds up to 6 long objects like bows, quarterstaffs, and spheres. You can draw any item, like doing so from a regular quiver or scabbard.
Would anyone mind if I use that quiver?
Go right ahead.
No.
I have no
No.
use for it.
Fantastic. So yeah, I'll get, a pile of arrows.
Okay. Sounds good. Bolts. You'll grab bolts.
Yes, bolts, yes.
Lysithian, did you have a look at this bag yet that I found? This grey bag with blackness inside of it.
Can I say that over our long rest, over the last few days, I have taken a look at all the items?
Yes, absolutely. Now here's the question, though. You have figured out what is inside of this bag. You know what type of bag it is. So I need you to check the chat real quick.
Sure.
And I need to ask you a question privately.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Otherwise, that's all Katerina's gonna buy is just the crossbow, the bolts, and the rations.
I'll buy some rations and the javelins. Got my hand axes and my big axe, so I'm a happy camper.
All right. So did this happen a couple days ago, or are you just doing this in the general store, Lysithian?
What, identifying it?
Yeah, and just showing Vistra what it is.
I would say I probably identified it a few days ago, but just
Okay.
haven't got around to talking about it.
Sounds good.
I'm not 100% sure, but you could definitely take a look at it, open it up, see what it does.
Inside check, Lysithian.
All right, go ahead.
I'm being honest.
I'm still gonna inside check you. If you'll have
That's a-
like
Pretty good idea, though.
16. Oh man, I'm very middle of the road.
Make me
17.
17. Oh, You're like, they seem fairly legit. Okay.
It's
fine.
hard to tell with me.
It's really true. It's
I
true.
know. They're very hard to read.
Honestly, go ahead. It seemed magical. I couldn't really get the full.
I open my hand. I open up the bag and stick my hand in. What
All
happens
right.
to me?
You reach inside, and as you do, you are going to feel there's something fuzzy in there.
What?
It kind of tickles your fingers.
What?
Do you grab it?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. You're gonna pull a weasel out of the bag.
What?
It looks at you and kind of like wrinkles its.
What were you doing in here, little Phil?
It'll climb up your arm and around your neck.
Okay.
It's very friendly.
What?
Okay.
I don't know.
What? Is there something I'm missing?
You're no longer missing a weasel.
She's right. They're right. Like, you aren't missing one. You've got one.
Yeah, but it was in this bag. What?
Now that that's come out, can I do an Arcana check to see if I know what that is?
It's a bag of tricks. You've heard of them. You're a bard.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am a bard.
I'll give you the bag of tricks for free because it's an uncommon wondrous item. So basically, you reach in and you can pull an animal from it 3 times a day.
Oh my god! Yeah.
Yeah. So Katerina will just be like, "Oh my gods,
Oh my god! I love this.
we have a bag of tricks."
Do you want to reach in, Katerina?
I will reach in. Oh, definitely.
Okay, you are going to pull out a giant elk into the middle of the general store. Yo, mind doing this outside? That is.
That was a lot bigger than I thought it would be.
You
That's
pulled
what
up-
she said.
Oh my
This is why I
god.
didn't tell you this.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That is what she said. Y'all, if that thing kicks over one of my shelves, I'm gonna be a little upset.
We'll get.
Take the
and-
elk
Can we
out.
stuff it
we'll-
back in the bag?
You could certainly try.
I will lead it outside.
Okay.
Animal handling.
Animal handling. Sure. Okay.
Give you the
Allie's
help
just gonna
action.
lean back and laugh.
Actually, so the creature is friendly to you and your companions and acts on your turn. You can use a bonus action to command it, and it'll do what you say. However,
I
you
can
can
use this in battle. Oh my god!
you can make me
Yeah.
a dex check to try to dex check for the giant elk to try to get through the doorway because it is a giant elk.
16.
Okay, one sec. Let me just check this giant elk size.
We probably broke some shelves already.
It is a huge beast, not just
Awesome.
a large beast.
Awesome.
So this elk is already punched a hole in the roof as it stands up and tries to go through the door. Snow starts dribbling down through the damaged roof. Oh man, I just patched that. It's not getting out the door. It tried. It got half of its face out, but the antlers couldn't get through.
Back in the bag it goes.
Nope.
Not
The
how
creature
that
vanishes
works.
at the next dawn or when it hits 0 hit points. So
oh
you have
god! No. No. I don't know.
I don't. It's up to you. You decided to open the bag. I
You're
told
ver-
you
You
to.
told me to open the bag. You said nothing was gonna be.
You didn't have to, but
The-
you did.
The weasel's gonna shrug at you.
Curiosity.
Elf.
You know we're way too curious to let something like that
This
go.
is your fault.
I know it is, and I know you are,
You
and
are
that's why it's
such-
funny.
You are such an elf. This is why we don't like
All
you.
right, stay out of my sugar. You see the elk leaning over.
Katerina's gonna turn
Get
to
out of
Vistra
the
and be
sugar.
like,
Let's go.
"Oh, come on, that's funny."
The elk is going to sit down. I need a dex save off of everyone in the room right now.
17.
17,
Oh boy. 10.
10.
Hold on. Dex say this is gonna be an 8.
8.
18.
Okay, the elk is going to
Jesus.
back up and accidentally sit on Lysithian.
Ha! Vistra laughs. Vistra, that's funny. That is hilarious.
I'm going to. Oh goodness, what spells do I have?
Can I go and humanely just slit its neck?
Oh my god.
Yes, you may. You may do that. Is that what you're doing?
Can
Yeah.
So you're being sat on while this is happening. What are you doing, Lysithian?
Can I try to shocking grasp this thing?
Oh!
To try to
Yes,
get
you may. Double team it. All right, everybody. So shocking grasp it, and
It's gonna be a 20 to hit.
that's you're gonna shocking grasp. I mean, like literally, you'd have advantage. It's sitting on you. Its big butt's right over your face.
Yeah, so it's 2d.
All right.
That's a 21 to hit.
20. You don't need to roll.
10 damage.
10 damage. All right, so you are going to shock this elk as Vistra stands up and slits its throat. Blood is going to spray everywhere
Yes.
across the room, and then it's going to just vanish poof, in a puff.
I'm gonna just give glare at Lysithian. Just
It was pretty funny.
The shopkeeper's going to
given
be...
what I've had to do previously, what you just learned about me, thanks.
It was an animal. There's a difference.
I'm
Callie
gonna-
is just kind of quietly
And this
in
is
the
also not
background,
how I was
handing
planning
over
for this
some
to
money
go.
to the shopkeep.
This
I'm
one's gonna storm
sorry.
out. She's just like, I'm
Okay.
done.
The shopkeep is
Oh.
going to turn and look at everybody and is just completely drenched in blood for a minute.
I'm gonna walk up to the shopkeep and I'm gonna give him one of my fig size garnets that I have. What are those worth?
The fixed size garnets. One moment, let me double
Yeah.
check. As you're saying that, the blood is going to start to deteriorate and start to fade off of him, but just for the moment, like he is soaked in elk blood. So which ones are those? Those are the quartz. The
fig sized garnet.
sorry, there's a lot of treasure here. I gotta look at.
Yeah.
100 gold pieces each.
So I'm gonna hand over one of those to him. Like, here you go.
Y'all have a good day. Lysithian, can you make me a perception roll, please?
I sure can. Okay. Let me check my perception. That's gonna be 24. So I rolled a 19.
Oh, I actually have to look
Damn.
this up then. Hold on a second. One moment. So what's my stealth? I have 24. Damn. Okay. So you are going to feel something kind of nuzzle up to your hip. The weasel is
I'll
there.
look
It looks up at you. It's picking your pocket.
I'm going to just pick it up by like the scruff. You think you're funny, don't you?
It'll point out basically after Vistra.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna like place it around my neck and just kind of like hold it in place. It's like, you're staying where you are.
It's gonna relax because I thought you were about to like kill it like the elk.
And then I'll just, as it relaxes, I'll give it scritches.
Okay, yeah, no, it'll start doing that like thing with its foot,
There we go.
the tippity
There we
tippity.
go.
All right. Oh, that's so good.
Oh my god.
Okay, so there has been the general store manager Gale is going to be able to, he's going to sell you your stuff for that garnet, and then so spend the money for the potion, Lysithian, and then
Already did.
you already did. Fantastic. And then is there anything else you are doing in Bremen before you head out?
No, not that I was thinking, but if anyone wants to try anything else, we could do that.
I don't think I had anything in mind.
Okay.
I think Vistra goes and offers to work a night at the bar to refill her flasks for another night. Do some heavy lifting.
When you offer that, Cora will give you kind of a tense look. I would if I could. We're about out.
Oh no.
I mean,
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all.
I hear everywhere's running out.
Yeah, it's kind of a problem.
You look. You can have some if you're going to have a rough night. I don't want you to have to go through that. I've seen lots of people try to come down.
Yeah.
Here, give me your flask. I've got a little bit of whiskey that I keep behind the bar.
You're too kind. Thanks.
Just take it slow. Try to taper, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, and just yeah, keep it on the down low. I don't really.
Keep what on the down low?
Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for taking this off my hand. This bottle was getting a lot of dust on it. She says and slides you a bottle of whiskey from behind the bar.
Oh, thank you. uh,
You're gonna have. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I'm saying you're too kind here at this town.
Well,
can I do anything?
She'll smile and look back toward the kitchen where you can hear the sound of like clattering and someone stirring something very heavy with a big wooden spoon. You've already done plenty. Thank you. And she'll pat your hand. Your room upstairs is still waiting for you.
Ah, thank you. I'm sure my party will join me at some point there at the general store. Just to let you know, you might hear some interesting things about that went down there. Lysithian played a joke, and the elk was summoned, and it felt no pain. Just all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
Well, so long as it felt no pain.
Yeah. Vistra goes up to her room. Just like, okay, I'm done here.
Okay, and with that, you guys are going to go and get your full rest, and are going to, I guess, head out the next morning early to toward the hills.
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so let me change up the tunes.
Yeah, and Katerina's going to spend the evening performing as well, see if she can make some money.
Make me a performance roll. Let's see what you get.
Oh, I'm having an off night, apparently. That's not bad, actually. That's going to be a 16.
Okay. You'll pick up 2 gold pieces, 4 copper, and 4 silver for the night.
4 copper, 4 silver?
Mm-hmm. You don't think that it was the quality for performance so much as just, it's a small town. Bremen's never been about the amount of money you pull in, more about the hearts you move.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And people have a nice night. It's nice to be in a place that kind of feels a little closer to home. The next day, you're already out on your dogs and your axe beaks when the sun starts to illuminate the misty sky. You can see that there's a decent blizzard in the distance, and I would like all of you to make me a survival roll to try to navigate yourself toward where the comet landed.
Ooh.
12.
12? Okay.
Oh, you're okay. You're going to jail. Bye.
24.
10.
13.
13, okay. And would you say you got Callie?
24.
24, okay. All right, and and just a quick check, everybody can hear the audio on Roll20. If not, just hit F5. It should refresh and re-engage your sound card.
Yeah, I just had to refresh.
Yeah, okay, that worked, yes.
Now.
Cool. I was also switching between songs, so now we should just have some mountain pass noises. You head
It's
out.
just reloading for me.
Okay. You head out across Icewind Dale, and it's not terribly long before you find yourself making it down to the mountains at the spine of the world. Well, the mountains that are the spine of the world, I should say. As you travel down there, though, you notice that there's something watching you in the distance. Lysithian, you and Callie are going to notice it first with your higher perception scores. A bear is going to amble out from the tree line at the base of the spine of the world. It's still sparse, but it's a very, very, very large polar bear.
Huh.
Seems a little far south to be here, even in Icewind Dale, but then again, given the new temperature shifts. It ambles over toward you. It's getting closer.
I'm just kind of keeping an eye on it to see what happens.
Yeah, I'm following Callie's lead, knowing that she is very good with animals.
Okay.
True.
Can I get an animal handling roll out of everyone here as the bear approaches? So the dogs and the axe beaks are going to go a little crazy.
It's gonna be 15.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, good.
17.
And who is on an axe beak? You have 2 axe beaks. Who's on one of those? So Katerina and...
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably with the dogs. 'Cause I'm...
Okay, so you're in the
Actually,
dogs?
no, I'm a little bit lighter, so I'll take a.
So we maybe just took one sled and 2 axe beaks.
Yeah, probably.
Have all the dogs on the one sled.
Sounds good. So 6 dogs. All right. So, Callie, that means that you can just keep the dogs in line on the sled. And so both of you will manage to hold your axe beaks in. The bear is going to amble up to you about 20 feet away and come to a bit of a sliding stop. It looks over at you.
I will cast Speak with Animals.
And as you do, the bear will lean in and you will be able to hear all of the animals around you. The dogs are saying, bear, 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 big, bite, 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 maybe bite, maybe bite.
No
The axe-
bite. Not
axe-
yet.
The axe beaks are going, I don't like this. Not like, back up, run, 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 big run, big run, big run.
No
big
run.
No run, no run. The bear will like sit back on its haunches, raise a paw. Food, it says in common. Do you have any food? It says in the voice of a slightly lilting feminine voice.
Yeah, you want food? You're a big bear. You can have some food. I have some rations if you like.
We
I
also
wasn't
have
expecting
alcohol.
that.
Also, you can talk.
Yes. Can talk. Hungry? Not much food here. Would like...
I will unload half of that 100 pounds of meat I got.
Oh yeah, that's still frozen.
Yep.
Okay. And Lysithian, you said you were going to toss as well?
Yeah, I'll toss like 3 days worth of rations just because I bought the shipload.
Okay. It will lean forward and the bear will start to tear into the meat. The dogs are going to start whining. Callie, you'll be able to hear, why meat? Why meat? Our meat. We should meat. Meat. Big. Bite. Yeah. Take. Want.
I'm gonna growl at them. No, we have your meat still.
Yes, little mama.
Chill.
Meat.
I will
The
start
bear-
carving off chunks of meat and give them little bits.
Meat. You know how dogs are. They're gonna keep wanting more.
I will just keep giving them like each a little bit, just tiny bit, so that they don't gorge.
So yeah, the bear
We
is
still have
just...
to run.
Meat helps run.
Meat, too much meat makes you sick if you run.
Can run. Can run, be sick. No big. Can't eat again though.
Big.
Good point.
Big concern. No.
Oh.
Not happening.
The bear will continue to tear through her meal. And thanks. I appreciate it, she says, wiping her bloody muzzle with a paw. Are you from the
To do
towns?
another.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I woke up here some days ago. Well, not here. A bit south. Came here because of the trees, looking for something to eat, but there's not much here. Are you the one?
The one what?
The one who woke me up. You smell like them. Mistletoe and herbs.
No. No, I didn't. However, we've run into another animal that got woken up by them.
Well, good. Thank you for the food. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
What brings you to the mountains? Are you
we're
are you looking for the falling
For a
fire?
star. Yeah. Big metal thing.
It points a paw in that direction.
Oh, very
Follow it
cool,
up into
thank
the
you.
valley. I saw. It's a giant.
Did you see anything else there? Were there any other animals that we should be, that are big like you?
Heard things and smelled things, but not clearly. Didn't look like there was any food, and it was still glowing.
Oh.
I didn't want to deal with it. Didn't seem like a smart idea.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Good luck. It's
Thank you.
only... Sorry, I'm trying to think. Even an awakened bear has no sense of time necessarily, so it's not far that way.
Can I point towards the lake, not near like Bremen, but like in the general direction of the lake, and going, lake fish. You'll find some more food in the lake. It's
Just
that way.
stay away
Yes.
from the fishermen.
Yeah, stay
So
away
you
from
can
the
get too excited.
I think they might want to hunt me for my meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been trying to avoid people, but
That's
I could smell... You all smell different. Plus, I figured that I could probably kill you all if you tried to kill me, so...
maybe.
Yeah.
You never know. She's tiny but tough.
You're a big bear. You probably would do it in a good number. Thank you for not killing us. Appreciate it.
There's no problem. Thank you for the food.
Can I pet you? You look kind of soft.
Make me a persuasion roll.
No, this is gonna get her hand bitten off by a bear.
Yay!
Natural 20!
All right, fine. Sure, why not?
I'm like,
Not nearly as soft as you'd expect.
weird. Cool.
Very, very... I think polar bears have very coarse fur, don't they? Because they have to be water resistant.
Yeah, they have the water resistance.
So, yeah. The bear will give you some directions and send you out to go where the comet is if you'd like. Do you want to have any more conversations with Bear?
What did the Actually, no, you don't know who. Never mind. Was the person who woke you up, were they male or female? Do you know at all?
Female, I could smell it.
What did they smell like? Like, did they smell like me? Did they smell like Callie? Did they smell like
Well,
Katerina?
They said they smelled kind of like Callie, like mistletoe and things like that.
Oh,
Herbally,
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they're-
you would
Yes.
have been a druid probably.
But they were
Yeah.
human,
They were human.
Hmm.
I think. They smelled like herbs that grow around. They smelled like the types of things that grow around places elves stay. But not an elf. It was very strange.
I bet.
Yeah. Well, welcome to the ability to talk to people. People will be freaked out, so just mind your distance and take care of yourself.
I will. Thank you. And she'll start dragging the haunch of meat away. All right. Do you
All right. All right.
Random encounters, guys. They're fun. All right. Do you continue into the mountains?
Yes.
All right. So following her directions, you all don't need to make another survival roll to track this down. You will soon find yourself pushing through a cleft in the side of the mountains and heading into something of a valley. And as you do, let me just flip to that page. Okay. Right, as you do, Lysithian, can you make me a wisdom save, please?
That's a botch.
Perfect. You are going to have... let me check. Which condition is this? Cool. You are... It's not going to be forever, thankfully. But you are going to pick up a level of exhaustion as you step through this cleft into the valley. As you ride your creature inside, you can just hear suddenly this high-pitched ringing inside of your skull. Only you. But it's going to be exhausting and distracting.
Looking around to see if I can like maybe pinpoint where it is coming from. Can I use detect thoughts by any chance to see if I can like locate maybe what it is? I don't really like.
You can't for this. You can try, but
Okay.
nothing really comes of it.
Okay,
Looking
that's all I
around,
want to know.
it's just this high-pitched ringing. You can make me an int roll, though.
Yes.
Do our animals, are our animals reacting in any
Nothing
sort
is
of
reacting
way?
except for Lysithian.
Gonna be a
Okay.
9.
9, okay. And Robin, just so you know, you're coming in a little loud.
Am
Yeah, if you have a way to turn down your mic, maybe 15, that would be good. Percent.
You can do it in the Zoom settings.
Yeah. So just take it down a little bit. It's just new mic troubles.
New mic, new me.
New mic, new you. It's because you're used to getting so loud as Vistra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're coming in clear though, which is great.
That's awesome.
What'd you get? You got a 9?
Yeah.
Okay. You wish that you could remember. This seems familiar, but your head is just killing you. God, what the hell? The rest of your companions are going to pick up the fact that you've paused and have a pained expression on your face from the sudden headache.
Everything all right? What's it?
I heard like a voice. It was like garbled something. I don't know.
When, like, as we walked in
Like
here?
literally right now, Vistra.
Okay, calm down. I'm just trying to figure out, because it doesn't look like anyone else. Anyone else hearing a weird thing? I'm not hearing anything.
No, nothing here.
Oh, nothing
Just
yet.
Lysithians hearing
So
this.
something's affecting you weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it in your mind, or is it, like, in your
Yes,
ears?
it's in my head.
Okay, I'm just asking, like, if we put earplugs, would that make you better?
Probably not.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure it out with the time. Can I make a perception check? What do we see in the area?
Actually, yes, you can. As you are looking around, you see that this valley kind of arcs a little bit ahead of you. And you'll all start to notice that as the day's growing a bit further on and you're getting closer to evening, of course 2 p.m. is an early evening, there is a soft glow coming around the corner. Vistra, would you get your perception roll?
Oh, great. 11.
11. As you are glancing around, you see that just around the corner, trudging deeper into the mountain valley, there's a shape buried up ahead, a large one, half in the snow. It's immense, and you can almost make out the edge of it in snowfall that's beginning to come down around. But as you're trying to take it in, this glowing, massive shape, you'll hear the parting of snow on the ground, these deep ruts as something begins to burrow through the snow toward you.
Company, guys.
Can I get an initiative roll off everyone?
Coming up.
Absolutely.
Dun, 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 dun,
Wow,
dun.
my rolls are just getting bad tonight. That's gonna be a 7.
Let's switch over to the map frame. Boop. That's a
I
7.
just can't get comfortable tonight. I'm having issues.
Okay. Boop, boop. All right. So this bear's down here in case you need to use it, Callie.
Okie dokie.
And let me just put this bear on Callie mode. Boop. All right. There you go. And let's just double check that. Boop. All right. As you are all there, I'll ask for your initiative in just 1 sec. Oh, damn. Anybody get above a 20?
No.
Okay. Anybody get above an 18?
I got 19.
Okay.
I got 17.
Okay. Lysithian, what'd you get?
I got a 7.
And Vistra?
7.
Well, 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are your dex mods since you both rolled 7?
Pretty sure mine is a +3.
2.
Okay. So Vistra, you're taking up the rear. All right. So as you are looking ahead of you, you will see the snow start to just basically disappear in little valleys, little trenches. What the hell? When I say little, I might be bearing the lead there, as directly ahead of you, a pair of immense, large, burrowing worms with lashing tentacles at the fronts of their mouths will erupt out of the ground, and they are going to charge you. Let's see. Let's see. So you're on an axe beak. Lysithian is on an axe beak. There's only one dog sled. Sorry, I prepared this thinking that you had both dog sleds. So, boop. All right. And then axe beak. All right. So position yourselves as you think you would be. I'll move the axe beaks to match. You guys in roll 20?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, axe beak there, axe beak there. All right. There is going to be an explosion of motion, and they are going to lunge at y'all. Okay, so Katerina, the first one is going to attack you. Oop. Let's color code these because that's the one thing I didn't do. Can I have any... You know what? I don't think you ever have dealt with these things before, so that'll be fun. Okay, it's going to lash up. One is going to try to lash your axe beak. Do you have your axe beak's armor class handy?
I don't.
1 sec. I do.
Okay.
11.
11. All right, so the axe beak is going to be struck with tentacles. The axe beak that you are on, Katerina, is going to tumble to the ground as it becomes paralyzed. Can I get you to make me an acrobatics check?
Yep. All right. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay, so you are going to leap off and not lose any ground. As you do, it's going to surge forward, though, and catch you in the side of the leg. It is going to deal you... that is going to be 5, 6, 7 points of piercing damage as it bites into your calf.
7?
7. Katerina, it is your turn. What do you do?
Okay, well, I'm just checking something here really quick. Right. Oh, I can't use that against this because it's not a humanoid. That's dumb. Stupid worms.
Stupid rules.
Stupid rules. I hate rules. All right. Well, it is time to go slashy with my rapier and my dagger.
All right, sounds good. Go ahead. Make me 2 attack rolls.
Okay. Rapier.
Could be
dagger.
worse.
Ooh. Hey. Either of those are great. 17 on the rapier
All right, that's gonna be a hit.
and 12 on the dagger.
That's gonna be a miss.
Thought so. 1d8. Where did I put my d8? So there. Ba-ba-da. That is going to be 4 damage on that.
Okay, 4 damage. Sounds good. And are you doing anything with your bonus action?
For my bonus action. So it was Callie next in the initiative, right?
Out of your party, yes.
Okay, cool. So she's gonna turn to Callie and just say, Callie, I think it's time you turned into something badass and killed these things. Bardic
Awesome.
inspiration on her.
Okay,
All
so
right.
what does that give me?
Gives you a D8.
Yeah.
All right. So, Katerina, you have stabbed into the side of this crawling creature as it slashes its tentacles and burrows its many-toothed mouth into the side of you. The second one is going to lurch forward at Lysithian. Blue is going to be Lysithian, of course, and the blood dice is going to be for your Tauntaun. All right. What is the armor class for? It's 11, right?
11.
Yeah, it was 11.
Okay.
9,
So,
13.
can you make me an acrobatics roll, please?
I can. Okay, not bad. That's 18.
Okay. It is going to slam its tentacle into the side of your mount. You're going to be able to leap off without having any damage to it. Pardon me, that doesn't make any sense. As you leap off, you're going to manage to hit the grass, the snow, pretty safely, and it is going to charge at you and bite you as you do, but you are still upright. That is going to be 7 points of damage as it bites into the side of your leg.
Oh.
And that's going to be piercing damage. And now, Callie, it's your turn. What do you do?
Okay, do I recognize these suckers at all?
You can make me an int roll as a bonus action.
30-20.
Dirty 20. They're carrion crawlers. They exist predominantly in the Underdark. They have their tentacles paralyze, and they use that to eat their prey.
Okay, any weird ass weaknesses that I might know?
Nope.
Or just bite them till they stop?
Just bite and fight.
Okay. Nothing.
Oh, someone said I was a good DM in the chat. That makes me feel nice.
Aw.
Oh, I try.
Callie will kind of go, Roger that, to Katerina. and Moonbeam!
Oh, you're going to hit Moonbeam? Okay, so where's Moonbeam hitting?
Well, okay, Wild Shape is a bonus action. I just used my bonus action.
That's fair.
I can't do it.
If you... Yeah, okay, fair enough. So, yeah, Moonbeam.
So that is... I'm going to put it on the one on top of Lysithian.
Okay. And it's
Okay.
big enough that you can angle it so it won't hit Lysithian.
Right, yes.
Let's see. Draw a shape. So it is a what sized circle?
5 foot radius.
And it's a circle,
So-
right?
Yes. It's a moonbeam. It's a cylinder.
Okay.
40 foot high.
Okay, so that is going to go there. What do I have? I have a dex save, right?
Con save.
Ooh. That is a... that's a 10. So that will actually hit me in full.
Well, yeah.
What was the yeah for?
But my spell save DC is 15.
Well, I know. That's what I was saying. All right. So
Okay, so that is 15 18 radiant damage.
Oh my god, that sucks. I didn't like that at all.
2d10.
All right, he's gonna write your manager later. All right,
That's okay.
a moonbeam suddenly crests through the open sky and slams down into the side of the carrion crawler like the hammer of a very disgruntled saloon. I believe it's Saloon? The moon goddess of Faerun.
Saloon.
Oh,
It's
I don't know.
Saloon, right?
Yeah, it's Saloon.
Okay,
I
cool.
only know this because I played a cleric who.
I was about to say, I was like, if anyone would know, it would be Hayden, because I normally don't run in Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, no,
speaking of-
it's Saloon.
Speaking of someone who would know about Hayden,
What?
it's your turn.
Also,
Okay, so
Callie will have
I was so confused because you referred to me as me and not Lysithian for the initiative.
Oh,
I
it's
was like,
sorry.
"Ah."
Well, it's
No,
Hayden's
it's
turn.
okay.
Lysithian acts next round. What else is Callie doing? I'm sorry, Christine.
Callie's just gonna go, Lysithian? Okay, yeah, don't go in there.
Yeah,
Back
I'm
up.
not gonna go in there again. No, fuck that. And I'm going to magic missile
All right,
at
so
just first level.
okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay, hang on. I have to grab my d4s with me.
To its
Ow,
credit,
it's
it's going to try to dodge.
I just poked myself with my pointy d4. Why do I like sharp edge dice, guys?
Because you
No,
like the
'cause-
pain.
You just into that?
I kind of am. All right, it's gonna be
Just,
6 points of damage,
6 points of damage.
and then let me double check my bonus actions.
Bang.
Nope, that's it.
All right. All right, and Vistra, we're down to you. What do you do?
I'm just gonna sit back and relax. Oh wait, I did
like
all
on
of
the
that
ship?
last game.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I want to use my 2 damn attacks, Kelly. I'm gonna pop into a little bit of a rage.
Oh, just a little bit of one. Okay,
Just a
so
little rage.
you slam into a rage and a slim jim, and what do you do?
I'm going. I don't want to get near that beanie thing, so I'm going to run up to the woman in front of Katerina and take a couple swings at him recklessly.
All right, sounds fantastic. Go ahead and roll that for me.
Uno momento. 19 for
19
the
will be a
first
hit.
attack. Second attack. Is a 24.
All right, there's going to be 2 hits. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Alrighty. I love swinging my X twice. Oh, so good. So good.
God, these things are ugly.
Okay, so that is max damage for the first hit. So that's
which
gonna be
one
seven.
Vistra attacking?
The one by Katerina.
Ah, okay, I see now that it moved.
Yeah.
I was like, I was about to say, oh, don't go in the moonbeam.
Yeah.
Go in the moonbeam.
No, I'm not going in the moonbeam.
No, we've already had me do that.
So a 19 for the first hit. Oh, and then that's a 1. And then that's a 6 for the second.
All right, so total of 25.
Yes.
All right, so rushing forward, you're going to bring your axe down. Boom! Once into the side of this thing's flank. Boom! Another time into its side. Not doing quite as much damage with the second one, but still cutting deeply into it. It's solidly hurt at this point. It will start going as it tries to defend itself. Speaking of which, defending itself, it is going to take this opportunity to attack you.
No.
Okay. Holy shit.
No. Bad Kelly.
That
Bad
I
doesn't
rolled
sound
double
good.
nat 20s.
You
I'm not the only one!
What?
So Vistra, you are going to take the first one is going to be I need you to make me a constitution save with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not it.
I see your nat 20 and I raise you my nat 20.
All right. So you are not going to be poisoned.
Yay.
But you are going to take what is that? That's 4, 8, 12. It's going to lash you with its tentacles for 14 points of damage, and then
both
bite
attacks?
into the side of you and that will have, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, actually, my apologies. You're going to take 14 points of poison damage. which you have resistance to as a dwarf.
I'll
So yes,
say
that will still have, yes.
Okay. So
I got excited when I saw non-normal damage. I'm like, oh yeah, dwarf. I already had you roll with advantage on the poison. And then you are going to take an additional 8 points of piercing damage, which will turn into 4 because you're mad.
yes, very mean. This kid got a scratch.
All right, Katerina, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna insult it.
Does that work if it doesn't have a brain?
It doesn't need to understand me.
Okay.
It just needs to be able
Really?
to hear me.
Man, the College of Eloquence is so good.
Well, this is just it's a cantrip, a vicious mockery.
Oh, okay. I thought you were using like a special College of Eloquence thing. Okay. So vicious
No,
mockery.
yeah,
what do I have to roll?
Give me a wisdom save, please.
Nah, go ahead. I'm good.
That's
I'm
what I
good.
thought.
Actually,
That's what I thought.
It's definitely wiser than it is smart. I will give it that. It is a +1 to wisdom. It has a -5 to int.
Oh my god.
I've never seen a creature with int 1 before in a game. Like, oh, all right. So,
Okay, so this
I
is.
mean, even the axe beak has int 2.
right?
Yeah.
And it's a dumb bird. It's a chocobo.
Yeah, it's a chocobo. Okay, so the blue one's looking super hard, right?
Yes, it is very hurt. You might want to lay into that sucker, but the other one's actually not much less hurt.
Okay. Well, the other one's attacking Lysithian. And I don't like that.
Save blue
because,
fam.
because they're squishy.
What? Not totally not.
So I'm actually going to insult the red one.
Okay.
And I'm basically just gonna be like, hey, you're big, stupid, and ugly, and you can't hit anything worth crap, you useless worm. And I'm gonna hit it with 8 points of psychic damage.
Damn.
Damn.
And it
man.
has disadvantage on the next attack roll.
Roll or next round? Is it just the next attack?
The next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Cool. So that'll be okay. Cool. It matters for multi-attack. All right, so it's going to snarl back at you, and you're almost going to see like a little bit of dew or snow kind of glisten on its cheek, but you've convinced yourself that you made it cry. And it's going to snarl and try to hit Lysithian, but it starts its turn inside of the moonbeam.
It does.
Get wrecked.
So I make another save there, right? Because
Yep. Con save, please.
okay, I failed.
Okay. Well, that is a pity.
Is it though?
Max damage.
Max damage.
20 radiant.
What?
2d10.
My
I
god.
rolled max.
Okay, it is going to start. You're going to smell the flesh of a barbecued maggot as it snarls and launches itself toward Lysithian with one last attempt at glory. Disadvantage on the first attack. You need to thank Mike for blocking a d20. Or probably a nat 20.
Thank God.
Your dice are loving you today, Kelly.
And the other one was a 3. So it's going to snarl and launch itself toward you, slamming itself into the snowbank next to you and turning, going... Oh, hey, thanks so much, Is that Baked Canuck? That's a good name. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. All right, Callie, you're up.
Okay, so this thing is still...
I need a category above decimated to explain things to you at this point. Because decimated is like when it's down to about 1/10 of its health. It's like, it's on its death's door. And I'm like, this thing is like...
Flattened, obliterated.
I wouldn't spend 2
Really
magic missile
fucking
darts on it.
bloodied.
Eviscerated.
I think just hooped.
Okay,
Just
well, I'm gonna
REKT
move
wrecked.
the moonbeam onto the other one then.
Okay, the
It
moonbeam
needs to
can move
make a
that.
con save.
Can it move that far?
Is that about 60 feet?
Oh yeah, that's less than 60 feet. All right, con save. I have an 11, unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
Now, is that the first time it enters it? And on the start of its turn, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay, so go ahead and make me the roll.
So that is 15 radiant.
15 radiant. All right, the moonbeam will sizzle away at its flesh. Lysithian, you are up.
All right. I'm going to
Unless, Callie, are you doing anything else, or is that it?
No, that's it. That takes a full action to do.
Okay.
I'm going to firebolt this thing.
All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Kapew! Oh, that was going to be a 13 to hit.
13 to hit is a hit.
Fuck yeah!
Roll me 2d10 fire,
Yeet. Yeet. Hold on.
Yeet.
Grabbing.
which I really have to remember because I forgot that.
Be 5 points of damage.
All right, you are going to shoot a gout of fire right through its face and out the back of its skull.
Nice.
And it is going to do something I like to call dying. Not everything has to be poetry, guys.
Actually, I just realized that I could have done a bonus action.
Okay, you may take your bonus action now then, unless Lysithian has one.
Forgot there was a spell I could cast on bonus action, which is Healing Word on Lysithian.
Okay, then I think that's great. So, Lysithian
I
will
believe
go...
that's just a D4.
Okay, go ahead. I forgot that firebolt scales with your level. So now Farrah's throwing around like potentially 40 points of damage every round with a firebolt. Because she adds her charisma to it.
Oh my god, dude, Farrah's amazing. I love her so much.
And she's gonna be back on Wednesday. Come watch her.
Yes.
Watch her.
Lysithian, take 8.
8 points of healing is great. Lysithian feels
Great.
wonderful. All right, now we are down to Vistra.
Fully healed.
Dankil.
Dankil.
Danke.
I'm
Dankil,
gonna
yes.
make a couple of attacks.
You can make a couple of attacks. Go ahead and attack this carrion crawler.
Eh.
I hope you...
I forgot. Since I attacked it recklessly, did you take advantage on my attacks? I mean, you rolled 2 nat 20s.
I did, yes.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
I rolled 2 hits on the first, and then I re-rolled, and they were both 20s. So your reckless attack is what bought you those hits.
It's fine.
Reckless attack. Your
I'm
greatest
not,
hits.
I lost 11 damage. It's not that.
It's not that bad.
So 23 for the first hit.
That's probably a hit, yeah.
Yeah. And then a nat 20 for the second.
Okay. How does this go? Because Vistra,
Revenge.
it has 2 hit points left. Tell me how this goes.
Oh my god.
If I hit it with an axe, am I entering the moonbeam? Is a question.
No, your axe will be entering the moonbeam, but
Okay.
axes are
Like,
immune to moonlight.
I made
That's
it so
science.
it was about on the edge of you.
Okay. Okay. Good.
If you enter it, though, further, then you're...
I'm trying to
You just
chop it in
keep-
half, like a kid when they rip a worm in half as a kid. Visser tries to do that with an axe.
All right, so you are
I thought
going
a
to
kid
just
does that.
rip it down the center, and the tremendous grimy worm is going to explode in a pile of blood and viscera in front of you. As you all catch your breath, looking around, you follow the trails, the ruts in the grounds, back toward whence it came. Deeper into the mountain valley, that eerie glow is now pulsing out through the falling snow. And you see the monstrous outline of something stupendous and ominous. It looks like a cephalopod, with slimy, ropey tentacles as thick as tree trunks, that has tried and failed to bury its immense bulk in the snow. This gigantic nautiloid shell is larger than many houses that you've lived in. And it's glowing from within with an
That's
eerie,
not okay.
mystical light.
Really gross. I don't
And I
like it.
And I think that's a good place for us to go to a quick bathroom break. We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a second. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to, ooh, I still got my things up high. There we go. Now they're down low. Hello and welcome back to Rime of the Frostmaiden here on Dork Tales. I just wanted to quickly say we don't have a cause to promote this week because last week we blew our Star Wars charity stream out of the water. Of the $250 we were trying to raise because of your generosity, we hit $855. $855. The reason I can't remember it that well is because every dollar we raised got doubled. So what I remember is not that we raised $800, but that through our work with Wava, we raised $1,710 through your charity by playing a really silly role-playing game that really should have been just Spaceballs, the role-playing game, which I'm
It
thinking
basically
It
was.
I mean, that was, in my mind, that was $50 well spent because I got to see Mando and the child show up.
Yep.
Right?
And thank you
It
for all
was
donating
great.
because this is the way.
This is the way.
Um,
shit, it's
Yoda
my way. I
out
have
of the
spoken.
ship, it was fine.
So I just wanted to say, for those of you on Twitch and for those of you on YouTube watching this later, thank you so much for supporting us in our charity work. Between our work for Wava and our work with Extra Life, we have raised about 17,000 Canadian dollars in the past 3 months, and that's phenomenal. We couldn't have done it without you. We really appreciate you, and you know, it's pretty obvious that you appreciate us, so thank you so much. If you're on Twitch right now, give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, give us a subscribe so we know that you're appreciating the content and that you're enjoying what we're doing here. And let us know in the comments or in the chat, like what kind of games you want to see in the future. Right now, I'm trying to look at doing maybe like some more homebrew, some Descent into Avernus, or maybe some Deadlands or Cyberpunk. There's a lot of stuff coming up in 2021, and I'd like to hear what you want to watch because that does influence my decision of what I run. I do it for me, but I also do it for the players and for you. So let me know. And without further ado, you guys want to get back into Dungeons and Dragons?
Let's go insult some more stuff to death.
Right?
The best
just
part
gonna
about
bite
being
it.
a bard is you just insult things until they die.
Rap
Well,
battling.
Yeah, it's like I've never
You're mean
used
girls.
yeah, I've never used a cantrip before, and being able to just use a cantrip is like, oh,
Yeah, we
Did
raised
great.
about $1.50 US.
What was that? Is the Blade Singer the bard one?
No, the Bladesinger's a wizard.
Right.
That's
I
why
wanna
it doesn't
play
make any
that.
sense, because it's a wizard with like AC 29 and like attacks every round and spells, and it's like
I was thinking the
It's
singer
so
part and thinking that's the bard I want to play.
it basically is the bard fighter wizard magus thing.
So cool.
It's pretty
Oh
great.
god, I read it in the book and it's so cool. So cool, guys.
All right, so without further ado, let's head back in directly ahead of you. We can go back to the map screen for this, actually, if you'd like. Directly ahead of you, you can see that there is an immense shape, a couple 100 feet in the distance. Looking up at it, it looks like the belly of, well, the shell of a tremendous creature. Why isn't it? Oh, it is. It's dark. That explains that. Like a giant cephalopod shell. If anybody thinks they might have read something about something like this, you can make an intelligence roll with disadvantage.
I would like
Reading?
to.
No.
oh.
Damn it! I dropped a nat 20. I'm so upset. But
So
my,
did I.
my intelligence is great, so I will take it, and that's gonna be 16.
I dropped a nat 20, and my other one was a 2.
What?
You know what? If you want to
Or
spend your
rolling something.
inspirations retroactively, I'll allow it.
I feel like my I got a 16. It's pretty good.
It's decent. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to stay up here at the ship thingy, because you guys know what it is. And the rest of you...
All right, I'm gonna use one of mine because I actually got given one earlier in the.
All right, so you'll regenerate that. All right, so you both will take a look at this, and whatever this thing is, you don't really recognize it. It looks like a ship of some kind. glowing from within, but it's the tentacles. The tentacles reaching out the front of it immediately remind you of illithids, mind flayers, creatures from the Underdark that sup on the brains of those who would fall to their insidious, horrific, debaucherous ways. Monsters with the bodies of humans and the faces of nightmares. You'd heard stories about how they traveled the stars. Did they fall from the sky here? What is this thing? And what could be inside? What do you do?
Hey,
I
good
would
thing
like-
there's nothing for them to suck on me. I got no brain up there.
For once, you have never spoken anything truer. I would like to take a look around and see if there's any like markings or anything that I might recognize from my readings, anything of that sort.
Okay, so you all can head up next to the ship up here. So go ahead and move all your figures up here.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna check on the axe beaks in this time.
Okay. There are some rocky outcroppings that you can leave them out here. Sorry, I forgot that they got paralyzed. They are both poisoned.
Okay.
They are ill, and you can see they're starting to get sick onto the rocks from both ends. But they'll probably be fine. If you have remove poison, that would help them.
I do not.
Give me a quick medicine check.
$19.
19. Okay. You think they'll be fine? Do you have an herbalist kit on you?
I do. I have one as a druid. You auto get that.
You can force something down their throat that will help them feel a bit better.
Okay. Will do. And then I'll get them around kind of behind a outcropping, somewhere safe-ish.
Okay.
And bring the dogs over to it and tell them to stay in guard.
Sounds good. They will be happy to do so.
And then I will hike after the others.
As you approach, you feel that there's something just wrong about this scene. This monstrosity glows. And to give you a look at the shape, I'm going to say look over to the right side of the screen, guys. So this is kind of the shape of it from a side profile.
Oh, that's
Oh.
wild.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, freaky.
Yeah, so it's got 3 different levels, which is the other things that are blacked out. And if you guys investigate, you'll be able to see that. But it's basically this giant shell. And let me move over here so that people in the chat can see.
That's weird.
There we go.
Freaky looking.
It's pretty
I was
freaky.
picturing this.
I really was happy when you guys picked this one, but let's go back to spooky. As you approach, you see that up here around the front, it looks like this thing crashed in, coming from the east, skidded across the snow, melting much of it. The area around this is actually very rocky and a little bit icy from all of the snow melt from the impact. Lysithian, you know for a fact that when stars fall, they fall with a great degree of heat. You learn that in your studies. But as you approach, you'll feel a sense of trepidation. At the front, you see that it looks like a forward deck. 5 feet from the valley floor and covered with fresh snow. Mounted to the deck, right here in the front, is a ballista. Covered in ice. At the back of the deck, a double door made of chitin and iron, pardon me, of chitin and iron, is tucked under 2 higher decks, the lower of which has another ballista atop it.
The ship look damaged at all from
It
the...
looks quite banged up on the outside, but it seems like this strange substance that its shell is made of survived the impact fairly well.
I'm gonna climb on deck.
Okay.
I
Is
will
it
follow.
perception?
One sec. Lysithian, come here.
Okay. Sure.
I'd smack her.
Ah!
Smack 'em.
And
Yep.
Barkskin.
Ah!
Your AC
Why did
cannot
you
be
have
less
to
than
hit me?
16. Because it was funnier that way. There you go.
Fuck you, but also thank you.
Because they have a little smack around Lysithian. You just
Now
said I'd
wait,
no
you
brain.
did smack them. Do you count as a willing creature if you're smacked? Yes, you do.
It's Callie, so yes.
You like
It
it when
was a
Callie smacks you,
light
got ya.
smack. Jeez, I didn't even use claws.
Okay, moving on.
Friends are so weird.
That is true.
All right, so climbing onto the bridge, it's 5 feet up. You can do so. How are you getting up there? Just hopping.
Give
Okay.
me a
Huff it up.
boost.
And then I'll reach out and give Vistra a hand up, and whoever else wants to come up, I'll give him a hand up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go up.
So you want me to make like an acrobatics check?
No. If you're
Okay.
just hopping up, then you'll hop up.
Alrighty.
I'm not going to ask any leading questions. You see,
You know that sounds ominous, but okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay. As you slap your feet down on the side of the deck, you'll hear clang clang. Your feet are making a decent amount of noise. You think that you can hear something inside of the ship, inside of the thing, the creature, whatever this is. The tentacles aren't moving much. They're obviously stationary, right? But as you're helping Lysithian on, both of you will hear and the tentacles, the huge ones, the size of tree trunks, will writhe slightly in the snow, curling inward as if they were cold.
Oh no, that's not good.
Oh, that's not great at all.
Allie's gonna quietly climb up,
Okay.
having seen what the others are doing.
Can I make a
And
perception?
Having heard the clang, she's going,
Yeah, you can make
Where
a
the
perception
noise is
check.
coming
sneaky,
from?
sneaky, sneaky.
I will join.
Maybe
that
they'll think
perception
there's
check.
3 and they won't notice me. And then I'll go stab in the back.
Okay.
Oh, not 20 in for perception.
Are you kidding? Come on.
28
Got it.
after additions.
19.
Okay.
I am not yet up. Do I also roll this?
Yes, you may.
Okie dokie. Confused bard dice.
Going to be 17.
19.
17. Okay, so all of you are going to hear the sound of something large shifting inside of the next room. Something grumbles low. It's very faint, but your ears will pick it up. There's something large in that room, with a low, guttural tone, but with sharp edges to it. It almost sounds like a deep goblin.
Can I sneak closer and see if I can make out anything
Sure.
else?
You can, sure, go ahead and make your way closer. You can get all the way up to the doors pretty easily.
Can I go
Oh,
Okay.
check out the ballista?
Sure. giving it a quick check, you see that this was definitely damaged in the crash. It's a strange type of ballista, though. It's not just a normal ballista. It's... Looking at it. Can you make me an int roll?
Sure. We have such good int.
Mhm.
Just kidding. 0.
I believe in you.
Oh no! It was a 2! That is a 2!
You are absolutely confused. There are gadgets and gears and levers and cranks on the side of this ballista that you're like... You have no idea. This is some type of super ballista? What the hell?
On seeing that, could I go over and give Vistra a hand?
Yeah. Vistra, you may re-roll that from the granted advantage.
Oh, we will see. I don't know if that's a good decision.
Please fail.
Mike, you suck. I got a 1.
Thank you.
Okay.
So on looking at that, Katerina's just gonna go, well, there certainly are gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Yes.
And at that, you are going to hear... And the entire ballista is going to bend and tip over. The metal's going to grind, and there's going to be a tremendous... as it strikes down onto the deck. The weight of your criticism, too much for it to bear.
I'm so
Callie's
happy
gonna
you
dart
failed the
away
second
from the door and around the corner. So if anything comes out, it won't see her.
Okay.
Quietly.
Let's see if I was paying attention. One moment. God damn. All right. Oh, hey, thank you very much, Cats of Dragon. All right. As it collapses down, you go and hide. And you will hear this strange sound. On the inside of the door. Like some large finger is tapping it.
Is there any windows on
There
the
are
ship?
not. You could
Okay.
climb up to the second floor if you'd like. The second floor is... well, actually, you need some equipment. Each floor looks like it's about 20 feet tall. But the middle deck has an open cowl mounted to it. If you kind of bend your neck up, you can see that there's another ballista. The line of that deck is... pardon me, the deck's walls are lined with ballista bolts waiting to be used. That ballista actually looks like it's fairly intact compared to this one.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go up there. Because apparently Lysithian's comments about agreeing with me not having a brain have affected my intelligence.
All right.
So I'm gonna
Listen, my comments are rather intimidating. I'm gonna make you
They
second
are.
guess
Vistra
yourself.
feels dumb. Vistra feels dumb right now.
Hey, you said it. Lysithian just agreed with you.
I know. But Vistra was doing the classic friend thing where it's like, no, you're not. You're supposed to say, no, you're smart. She was fishing. She was fishing for comments.
Lysithian doesn't understand that concept.
She was fishing in an empty pond. It was one of those decorative ones with the fake fish painted on the floor.
That's true. I'm just gonna go quietly up to the door, like around, kind of like opposite side as Callie. Sneaky, kind of.
Looking
like,
at the door, you see that there's a bit of ice attached to it. It's a little bit frozen over. It'll probably give you some trouble if you try to open it, but you're strong, right?
some would say.
Okay.
How much ice? Like a small area on the door handle or all over?
It looks like the door, here, if you're getting kind of close to the door, it looks like there's just like a seam of ice kind of trailing down between the two double doors.
Shite.
Does it look like someone trapped themselves in?
It's hard to say. It seems like just a natural formation from condensation, if you had to give it a guess. I'm not going to make you roll for that, given how much time you spent in the frozen north. I think you get a sense of that pretty easily. Like,
So if I hear what sounds like a finger tapping on it, can I kind of tap back in a way that maybe sounds like a skittering, scritching creature? Like an animal?
sure, make me a deception roll.
Okay. Don't
Or a
think I have great
performance
at that.
roll. I'll let you do either for this one.
I think it ends up being the same for me. Okay. Hey! Dirty 20.
30-20. Okay, so you will manage to make kind of like a scratching, skittering noise on the door. And okay,
That
that,
wasn't ominous music change at all. No.
Right.
No.
not at all.
So scary.
And you will hear the sound of large, heavy footsteps walking away from the door.
Vistra's gonna like take her axe and like motion like, should I break down the door or hold off for a second? Are we gonna go in there or what are we doing?
Callie will kind of look at the others as like,
Are there any voices coming from inside?
Not that you can hear.
Now or
No, you cannot hear any voices.
Callie's going to kind of mime that.
Lysithian,
Yes.
is there anything that you would like to do?
I would like to. I would like to.
What would you like to do? Tell
me.
me.
Like
Like to with a
to-
baby.
Go and investigate to see. I don't know what the fuck. I'd like to see if I understand, if I can recognize like the sound that I'm hearing at all.
Okay.
Can I like investigate or perception now?
You can make me a perception roll.
Sure. Okay. That's going to be 19.
19? You hear the sound of footsteps on the inside. If the door was a little thinner, you'd be able to use your detect thoughts. Or you could maybe try to do it. There's a slight seam between the doors.
I'm going to try.
Okay. I'm going to actually make you do an int roll to see whether or not you can just kind of force your mental powers through.
Sure.
It's
going to be 13. It's not great.
13. As you open your mind up, once again, you'll get that throbbing headache.
Going to immediately like stop casting.
Okay. On the edge of that, right as you finish that, right as you cease use of your power, you will catch just the barest whisper of another thought, of another person's thoughts. Animal. Just an animal.
I think they think that we are just animals. I will whisper to the group, like stepping back from the door and talking to the group directly. I heard their thoughts.
Oh, it worked then. Awesome.
Well, do we want to go rain on their parade?
Might as well.
That
All right,
sounds
Let's
great.
not go in.
Vistra,
guns
shoulder that
blazing.
door open.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Vistra, you can make me an athletics roll to open the door.
I will. Thank you very much. What will I do? That will be
Allie's going to shift.
Okay.
a 22 to open the door.
Well, why don't we all roll initiative just in case something happens?
Just
Just
in
in
case.
Just in case. I'm sure nothing's happening. It's
15.
Oh yeah.
Where'd my dire wolf image go?
It should be at the bottom right corner of the screen.
Well, it and the bear are gone.
I will check for them in just a second.
Oh, no, they're way over. Okay, I found them.
Yeah, I just kind of tucked them.
Sorry,
I
that was
think I
underneath
still have a
the
dragon
bar.
somewhere too, to be honest. Okay, so you are. Let me just check my initiative score real quick, guys. One sec. Boop boop boop. That's not great. Okay. Boop. And then you have a. Okay. Wow.
Your dice are weighted. I swear to
I
God.
know.
Okay,
Me?
so this is my first time using
All right.
the ash scales again. I used them the other night, and they rolled fantastically.
Okay.
And
I don't actually think your dice are
Can
weighted. by
I
the way.
can I
I'm
get
just kidding.
initiatives? Who had above 20?
I got a nat 20.
Okay. And what'd you get, Katerina?
23.
23. What's your total with Dex, Christine?
24.
24. Okay. So that's Callie.
Yeah, I kind of
Yes.
feel like maybe the ash scales 20
Vistra, what'd you get?
17.
could be weighted.
And you bought that at lindormdice.com. Not sponsored by us this week, but hey,
However,
they're,
it's
they're
the
nice
one
company.
that also gave me a lot of nat 1s yesterday.
But that's also the most exciting.
It's true.
It's what I mainly used as Corlin, so
Right. And then
it mixed it up a little.
okay, so we're gonna say that's purple.
Heck, it's always a good plan.
All right, so Vistra, you are going to shoulder open the doors, and you may. Okay, shouldering open the doors. Directly in front of you, you can see that attached to the walls of this chamber are 3 sets of chains and manacles designed to hold large creatures, and a staircase rises to the next deck amid crates, barrels, and broken bits of equipment in the center of the room. Moving along the detritus are 4 creatures. 3 of them are small, repulsive purple things that float above the ground and pull themselves across the floor using oversized face tentacles. The 4th is a lumbering monstrosity made of stitched-together parts from goblins, dwarves, and reindeer. I do
You
not.
sound really sexy.
I do not have a picture of the golem, but I do have my favorite picture from this entire book. Ready for story time, guys?
One
Do
sec.
it.
Let me get the picture big.
Yes,
One second. I can't
the
see it.
little
Too small.
elephants.
Oh, that's horrifying.
I love it.
It's
Oh,
so
They're
cute.
like teeny.
All right, they are all going to turn and start making noises at you as
Oh,
their
that's
tentacles.
attractive.
I don't know why it is. I just love playing Elithids because I get to make all the gross noises.
They just act like you're slurping noodles.
one from generic. He was nice. He was a good guy. Let me eat their brains. No, please.
You
He was
cannot
great. All
eat
right.
the children brains.
And then he tried. Okay. Talk about brain drain. All right. So, Vistra, you're going to slide the door open to the and see those things. The strange creature that can only be described as a flesh golem turns and will snarl at you. Callie, it's your turn.
What looks more threatening at this point in time to my eyes?
The flesh golem.
Okay, I attack it.
Okay. And let's put on some
And I
flavor.
guess I'm within 5 feet of Vistra, so
Yes, you are. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Let's see, where is terror? Here is terror. All right, so surging into the room as your direwolf
15.
self, 15. That is going to be.
yeah. See, Hayden? It rolled a 1.
That is going to be
I believe you.
Thank
I'm
God
just
for
giving you
advantage.
I'm just
Uh,
giving you shit.
that.
It rolled a 20, then a 1 immediately
We
after.
praise the dice goddess.
That's going to
but
be a
it
hit.
is so cruel.
Yes. Okay, so this was D6s.
So fly like a D6.
Oh, Vancouver by Night bought inspiration.
13 damage.
Okay, 13 damage. All right, so as you surge in, you are going to bite into the side of this hulking creature. Do your bites count as magical at this level?
Well, it's not a magical creature, so I don't think so.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
know
But
that I
at
can
a
do
certain
magic.
level, I believe druids' bites count as magical. I think Amy's at that level now.
Oh, well, Amy's at like level 11.
10. 10.
I'm at 5.
Okay. All right, cool.
Right,
So
nice.
you did 11 points of damage?
Uh,
I believe that's what you said.
maybe?
Okay.
Yeah,
You are
you said
going to
11.
bite into its dead flesh and are going to find that it resists you as you do. Its flesh is hard and dead, and it tastes old like rotten leather. So you are right there biting into it. Katerina, what do you do?
Okay.
Next
well,
level. Sorry, I just found
Oh.
it.
Nice. Can you make me a wisdom save, please?
All right.
On the flesh golem?
The flesh golem's got an 11. Real quick, Christine, did you have me do a strength roll to see if I get knocked over?
No, you didn't.
Okay, I've got a 13 on that. I think that's enough to succeed.
Yep, that's a meat.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so wisdom save. And is this a magical effect?
It's no, it's vicious mockery.
So it's magic.
Oh yeah, it would be, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So cool.
So go ahead.
All right, so she's gonna, Katerina's gonna like come up to the door, look at this thing, retch, and be like, "My God, you might be the ugliest sack of garbage I've seen in my entire life." And
Nice.
and it's gonna take 6 points of damage on that, psychic damage.
6 points of damage. All right.
Yeah.
It's going to grunt, not really understanding the what you're doing, but the why hurts its feelings. Oh God, that's great. Someone's going to be bothered by that choking noise. All right. Are you doing anything with your action, Mike?
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action. I'm gonna turn to Vistra and say, Vistra, it is time to beat floating tentacle monsters in the face, and I believe in you.
Aw, thank
Go
you.
have fun.
All right, you gain a
Yay.
bardic inspiration. That's a D8 toward any roll that you're about to make. Mike, Vancouver by Night has gifted you an inspiration.
Yay!
So you got to start spending your inspiration. Got to mill through that, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, Vistra, it is your turn. What do you do?
So would I, because I know as a player that it's resistant to non-magic, would Vistra have any inkling?
Not even a
that-
little bit.
Not even a little,
Vistra rolled a botch to find out what a ballista was. Come on.
Fine, so I won't do this.
No metagaming, damn it.
Turn. I will just make 2 good old attacks on the flesh goblin.
Well, it's both. It's a golem of goblins.
Goblin and
So
wolves. I
you're
find
gonna
it
move.
offensive.
You'll move up to it. Go ahead and make me your 2 attack rolls. Are you doing reckless attack? Or you're
I'm not raging yet.
Okay.
I won't be doing that yet.
Sounds
So the
good.
first attack will be a 21,
All right, 21's definitely gonna hit.
and the next one will be a 20.
That's gonna be a hit.
I just like saying the numbers, Kelly.
You can
Give
say the
me
numbers still. Go ahead.
24.
24 is
Sorry.
gonna be a hit. Actually, sorry, 24 is gonna be a miss. 23 would have been a hit, but
Okay. Oh, well, that sucks.
we're playing with New Jersey rules.
Overzealous.
New Jersey rules are screw you.
Screw you. So 17 for the first hit.
70 for the first hit of
Yeah,
damage.
this dice is rolling back. Yeah, this one rolled 12, so like
Okay.
3 times for max damage, and an 11. So then that will be 6 times for the next one.
Okay, so that is 17 on the first, 17 and 16.
Yeah.
Okay, so
8 and 8.
32. No, 33 because math. 33, 16. Okay, cool. I don't know why did I add them
Does she
together.
now get the sense that it's not doing as much damage as she was
You
expecting
hack
to?
into the side of its form, and it looks like it's stuffed with bits of sinew and meat from other creatures. And bits of strange black goo is going to start to. That's on the book now. All right, it's going to start pumping out onto your feet, like out of a Sam Raimi movie, and yeah, that is going to be a glorious bit of gore that just sprays into your face.
Gross.
Oh, it's my beard. Gotta stop making those squishy noises. All right. It's definitely taking you some time to saw through this creature. Lysithian, you are up. What do you do?
All right. Oh,
Good old
boy.
blue bark skin.
Yeah, blue bark skin. Thank God. I'm going to say I'm probably what's back here. Heckin, I'm going to. Can I see this guy? Is he within?
So you're
Or is
presently
he
you were
behind?
you are outside of the building presently.
Oh, I
So
thought I went in with everybody.
I'll allow it. There was enough
was
enough
like-
lead up. So you can head into the room right now. So starting outside of the doors.
Cool. I'm going to. Yeah, because I was at the doors and I listened in.
Okay. Your figure wasn't, so
That's
I
how
wasn't sure.
Yeah, no, I just.
Oh, that's true. You did
wasn't
listen in.
moving
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. So that makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking?
Just
Like I listened in, I just didn't move my thing.
that's fair. Just move your thing. All right. So where are you moving your thing to?
Again, I'm going to move in here beside Callie. Can I see this dude here?
You can. They are pulling themselves up the crates, looking down at you,
Great.
kind of like.
Good. So I'm going to immediately firebolt him. Just
Yep.
do.
All right. I have a
That's going to be 22 to hit.
20. That's gonna be a hit.
It's going to be
Excellent.
2d10. Where's all my fucking dice? They're right in front of me, but when I need them, I can't tell which one is which. That's going to be 15 damage.
15 damage. All right, you're going to firebolt, and this creature is going to shriek shrilly, and you are going to burn it to ash.
Oh, that's not so hard.
It's not so hard. The tiny body falls to the ground in front of you as it begins to crumble away to dust, and you realize how childlike it looks.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Or murdering children. Awesome.
Flesh golem
never
time.
mind.
Lovely.
That was bad.
All
But I
right.
have a weird flesh mutant.
abomination over here.
Let's see. All right.
Hang
This
on, can
one.
I use my movement? Before?
Yeah, you may. So you've still got 4 squares of it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over here-ish.
Okay. All right. So the flesh golem is going to roar and is going to fire a punch off at Callie, is going to miss, and then turn around and slam into Vistra. Vistra, you are going to take 15 points of damage that does not reduce.
No, it's not. Ow! Ow!
It turns and cranks the side of its broad, bulging fist into you. All right, so purple is dead. The others are going to shriek and begin to try to flee to the back of the room. But before they do that, what are they going to do? I need everyone in this entire area, actually everybody, needs to make me an int save.
Oh no.
Okay.
Really?
And let's see, let me just double check my cones here. So this,
Oh, that's going to be. That's a dirty 20.
okay,
I'm
so
using my inspiration.
I am
Sounds
as
good.
well
On a
using
5.
inspiration.
so Lysithian, you have to do 1 of these cones. Callie, you have to do 2. Or pardon me, you have
So
to do 2
2
of these.
saves?
Callie has to do 2 saves. Lysithian only has to do 1.
I
got a
bardic-
dirty
Well, I
20 on
rolled the
it.
same thing, so 21 on both.
Okay, so both of you will feel a high-pitched feedback in your head, but you'll be able to force it out. How about the other 2 of you?
Ow!
Can I
Uh,
roll bardic inspiration on a save?
Yes, but not before I tell you, or you have to do it before I tell you if you succeed or not.
I know I rolled inspiration. I rolled my first dice, got a 5. Rolled again for my inspiration, got a 4. So I'm gonna use bardic.
Okay, so roll it that, and you can add it to the 5.
11.
11, okay. You will hear a high-pitched feedback, but we'll be able to force it down. And what did you get?
16.
16? Oh, you're fine as well. They are going to... Callie, it's going to try to move away from you for where it's kind of up on some... What's your reach? Is it just 5 feet?
I think it has reach 5 feet. Yeah.
Okay.
For
So you can
damage.
choose to make an opportunity attack on the one that's trying to flee.
Sure.
Okay,
Might
go
as
ahead.
well. And I still have advantage. 20!
Nice.
Okay, so how do you... Just tell me how it dies.
I will find out how much damage.
Sure, go ahead. Oh boy. You guys.
24!
Okay, so negative 14. Cool, cool, cool.
I grab it by those gross-looking leggy things and just whip it against the wall.
All right, its head splatters against the wall like an overripe tomato, and it will slowly down the side. This one is going to rush to the back here and try to hide unsuccessfully. Yeah, that's all I got. Okay, cool. All right, so you killed yellow. Okay, so top of the initiative with Callie.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna keep dealing with this golem thing.
It actually hurt me a lot.
It did. It
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I plan to do more of this.
No, I don't have that many hit points.
You have every hit point in
21
the
to
game.
hit.
21 hit is absolutely going to be a hit. Roll me damage.
13.
13 points of damage.
Please.
All
And
right.
please do a dex save.
Strength save.
Strength save. That's what I meant.
19. I'm literally a golem. That's the one thing I got going for me. That and my winning personality. Okay, so biting into the tough leather of its thigh, you're going to continue to try to yank and pull on it, but it is resisting you. Cat, what do you do?
Okay, so how hurt does Golem? Does
It is
Golem do?
impossible to tell.
Okay,
This
because
thing
it
already looks
pretty
like
toast.
roadkill.
Okay, well that is lovely.
What an image.
Yeah, that's great. Roadkill trying to
Yum.
kill us, lovely.
Yum.
Well, I'm going to. So judging off what other people have done, it doesn't look like normal attacks really do that much compared, considering what Vistra did. So not my bow.
I mean, they are tearing into it, but it's mostly, it looks animated by some strange powers.
Okay. So, can you give me a wisdom save, please, Callie?
Absolutely. 19.
God damn it.
I do what I can.
All right.
Look at this weird cowlick tonight. I don't know what it is.
Can I use an inspiration to give it disadvantage on that?
Not after I roll.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right. All right.
I'll let you do it after you roll, to be nice, but nah, I'm not letting you nerf me after I roll. I have the
That's-
I
satisfaction
was
of...
would have nerfed you for one of those nat 20s for me.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
Well,
fair.
in that case, nothing happens.
All right, so what do you do to it? What do you attempt to do to it? Was that Vicious Mockery again?
No, it was Dissonant Whispers.
All right.
So it would just be whispering at it to.
Okay. Vistra, it's your turn.
Oh, and as bonus action,
Okay.
actually, I'm going to shout over to Lysithian and be like, Lysithian, remember, just because you're a squishy wizard doesn't mean that you can't kick butt. Go ham on these things.
She has a point. All right, Vistra. Speaking of going ham, what do you do?
I'm quite upset.
Ooh,
A little upset.
Just a tad.
Just a tad.
A little bit.
just a tadpole.
I'm gonna rage. And attack recklessly.
Okay, so you rage. Go ahead and make me 2 reckless attacks.
Net 20 for one, the first
Okay.
one. And only a 26 for the second.
All right.
Let's do some.
Ooh, math rocks.
I love it.
Tiniest of click clacks.
Your nest.
23 for the first attack.
Okay.
And 14 for the second. So that's a total of
Okay. All right. So raging and rushing forward, you are going to hack it with your axe twice, burying into the flesh of its chest, cleaving off some of its reindeer antlers. It's going to roar at you. And Lysithian, what do you do?
I'm going to. Where am I? And where is it? It is over there. I'm going to use 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet of my movement to get here. And I'm going to use a spell of some kind. Oh, goodness. What will I do? I'm just going, fuck it. I'm going to hecking Scorching Ray, this stupid piece of shit. And just...
Okay.
I was deciding between Scorching Ray and Magic Missile, you see.
All
That's
right.
fair.
Heck. I'm just
It's a difficult
gonna-
decision.
I know, it's very difficult. I'm going to roll this stupid thing. Boop. Wow, I shouldn't cuss at my dice. It's gonna be 14 to hit, though.
14 to hit is going to be a hit, and this is fire damage, right?
Woo! Pardon me?
Scorching Ray is fire damage?
Yes, the 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
Hiya.
Fire. That's going to be 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. It is going to... Oh. Okay. Cool. So it is...
I don't like how you said that, Kelly.
No, I'm worried for myself.
Yeah.
About that.
I misread something on its stat block.
Oh shit.
No, that sounds
No,
bad.
I don't like that.
Nuh-uh.
No,
Okay.
not allowed.
Your
get
fire
down
is going
to
to strike it
0
and
hit
is going to
points.
roar. And I will say this fiery damage is the first real damage it looks like it's taken.
Good to know.
Okay, and it is its turn. It is going to roar. Now it did take fire damage, and it roars and tries to pat out its fire, and is going to focus on the thing with the axe, I think. Okay, one punch is going to whiz directly by your face, but the other one is going to crank you, Vistra, and you are going to take... You know what? That could have been way worse. That's going to be just 6 points of damage.
Alright.
It's going to roar and do that. And then I need everybody here to make me an int save, please. Except Katerina. Katerina is outside of...
17.
Okay.
Woo, baby! That is an 18.
Okay.
17.
All right, so you are all fine. And...
It's just smartening up.
Oh, good.
All right.
Her rage clears.
Okay. At the top of the initiative, you are going to hear the sound of something coming down the stairs, and a small creature that looks like a mind flayer, but in a child-sized body, is going to step onto the stairwell and look down on you. Here you go. Story time.
Ooh.
Oh!
That's kind of worrying.
It looks down, looks over at the smeared squid thing on the wall. And you are all going to hear a psychic pulse in your head. What have you done? What have you done? And let's see, it's my round. Let's see. I am going to take a shot at the wolf first. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Okay. Callie, looking up, you see this small tentacle-faced creature look at you and raise what looks like, honestly, a stick with a series of rings. Suddenly,
Kinda
it'll
weird.
start to glow, and a bolt of
Oh, that's
lightning
not
is
good.
going to fire out at you with a Zort, because it has a laser pistol.
That's not cool.
What the hell?
That is going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is going to be 13 radiant damage. And it is going to run back upstairs.
Zorton run.
Zorton, that's how you do it. All right, back into the initiative again. Callie, what do you do?
I'm gonna go for the other one that's trying to hide.
Okay. All right, so okay, go ahead, make me an attack roll. One moment though, because you are leaving the flesh golem
know.
zone.
I just don't
Okay.
seem to be doing any good for the flesh golem, so.
He missed you.
Oh, good.
He misses you.
Oh, yeah.
Did you nat 20?
That's a net 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Stop
On the
nat 20ing.
On
Also,
the children?
everybody hydrate
Yeah.
real quick.
I have too many options. Bubbly or normal water. We'll see.
Surprise.
24.
24 damage. Okay,
Yes.
you are going to bring your fangs down across this small creature's head as it shrieks in pain, and you will crush it.
Whoops.
Oh god. All right. Next in the initiative we have Katerina.
All right. Well, seeing that it really didn't like the fire, I'm gonna hug fire at it.
Okay. Make me an attack roll.
That's gonna be a nat 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Cool.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
And I'm going to throw an alchemist's fire at it.
Yep. I
Do
have a
it.
feeling.
And yeah. That's basically gonna happen.
Okay, so Alchemist Fire explodes on impact. Make a ranged attack against a creature, object treating the Alchemist Fire as an improvised weapon. Roll a d4. That will affect it this turn because of your nat 20 as well.
Okay. 4.
4. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay. I guess that doesn't count. Yeah, that counts. Okay, cool. All right, the fire will start to burn into its flesh, and it will moan in pain. It's not having a good day, guys.
Uh-huh.
Why'd you have to break into its house? Okay, down the initiative. Are you doing anything else? Bonus action, anything like that?
No, I think everybody already has Bardic, so.
Did you grant me Bardic? Was
I
that
did.
what you were
Yeah.
doing? Okay, you
Yeah.
didn't say you were granting
Oh.
me Bardic, so I was like, cool, you're just complimenting me.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you got
So
Bardic.
1d8?
Oh, does it continue to last? Like, 'cause I got it last fight.
But did you use it?
No, so it stays? That
How
long?
long has it been since the last fight?
So
Because
it's
it only lasts 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
it's still active. You can still use it.
Okay. Cool.
So
I didn't realize that. I thought it was done.
Nope, it is not. All
Oh
right.
yeah, no, I have several. Oh damn, I did not know that.
You can only ever have one at a time.
Yeah, that's fine. I used to.
Vistra, you're up.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't think your axe is doing much good, actually. It's hacking into the flesh, but not doing any real damage.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Even you can understand that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I'm gonna be still pissed. But I'm gonna take out my Chewinga charm
Okay.
and get my axe all cold. Because I was just looking it up, because I know I add, I think, a d6 of cold damage onto the...
Yes. So the Chwinga Charm. I sent you guys that earlier, right? Pretty sure I did.
Yeah, you sent photos in the chat.
So you have Charm of Biting Cold. It has 3 charges. You can expend one of the charm's charges to wreath your weapon and attacks with Biting Cold for 1 minute. While this, you deal in 1d6 cold damage when you hit with melee weapons. Yep.
Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna... Yes, bonus action.
Sure. Okay, go ahead.
Take
You,
out the
could-
charm and sprinkle my axe with
you don't have to. It's not an actual physical charm. It's a magical charm.
Oh, it's a magical charm.
You just can choose to
And
activate it.
I choose to activate it on my axe, so I will take 2 attacks. Recklessly. Not this bastard. A natural 20.
Unnatural 20.
No, natural.
Okay.
And 26 again. These dice like.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me your damages separately, please.
Yes. Mechanically, am I doing any damage other than the cold?
No, you're not doing any damage other
Yeah,
than
so I'll
the cold.
roll 2d6 for the first one, and then a
Yeah,
d6.
roll me 3d6 and tell me what you get. Add your strength to it. I'll let you add your strength to it, even though technically it says that you...
Oh, thanks, Kelly.
You're welcome. You're welcome, because I don't want this thing to last forever.
And especially with the 2 of the 3d6s that I rolled a 2 and a 1. The next one did a 5, so that's a 13 damage total.
All right, 13 damage total. You are going to slam your axe into it. The biting cold is going to begin to chill the flesh around it. And Lysithian, you are up. What do you do?
All right, there's this fucking thing. Jesus Christ.
It doesn't seem to
so-
like fire.
Yeah, no, I'm just going to firebolt it again.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
It's going to be 10.
That's a hit.
Really? Okay.
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I was really cool. I'm just firebolting it. So
All right, so roll me 2d10.
2d10. Where the fuck? They're always buried when I fucking need them. Jesus Christmas.
But they're
Okay,
the
it's
best
going
dice.
to be 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Oh, beautiful. All right, a firebolt hits it from behind, and one moment. It is going to cry out in pain, and it is still in control of its faculties as much as it ever is. Cool. It is going to roar in pain. What are you doing, Lysithian? Anything else?
Hold on, I'm just going to see because am I a little bit not pretty focused on Vistra. I'm going to duck behind this crate, and that's me.
Guys!
I'm like, whoop!
I'm almost, bloodied a bit,
It's fine. I'm just gonna duck away. I can't heal your ass, so good
No,
luck.
it's fine. It's all good.
All right, sounds good. All right, it is Flesh Golem time. Okay.
You get advantage.
Oh, I do? Cool.
Because I attacked recklessly. It's my crit on you.
Okay, so once again, one hit is going to hit, one hit is not going to hit. Unless an 11 doesn't hit on you, right?
No, I have a bit more AC than that.
Cool. You are going to take another 8 points of magical damage. And Mike, roll me a d4.
You are going to take 3 points of fire damage.
All right. Slams into you again. Callie, you are up. What do you do?
I guess I'm just gonna I guess I'll keep trying to distract it and attack it again. I'm not actually gonna, I guess, do damage to it, but
At least maybe throw it off of Vistra.
there's nothing else I can really do right now.
Quite
So
bloody right now. She's actually looking a little hurt.
So I'm actually going to circle around.
Remember,
enough
you can
that-
always assist in combat.
What do you mean?
You can choose not to attack in order to give someone an advantage. So you don't have to attack. You can always assist in combat, which you can have familiars
Well, you know
do.
what? I'll attack because I have the chance to knock it down.
That's true. Okay, so go ahead and make me an attack roll.
23 to hit.
That will be a hit, and I got a 16 on my save. So you're going to
Oh,
bite
so
into
you
it and
still-
start to tug and pull at it. All right.
12.
12. All right. It's going to just pull back and forth, shrugging with you. Katerina, it's your turn. So the dire wolf has leapt around the side of the crates and has bit into the side of the flesh golem, which Vistra is hacking away at as it burns. What do you do?
Alrighty. Can you make me a wisdom save, please?
Sure. That's a 13.
That's a fail.
Cool. What does this do?
So this is Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
3 at a second level, so 4d6
Okay.
worth of psychic. And as a reaction, you need to use your reaction, if available, to move as far as speed allows.
Does this make me frightened? Is
Uh,
that why?
It doesn't actually. It doesn't
It
specify.
doesn't specifically say frightened? Okay.
No, it just says you need to move.
Okay.
All right. So.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature can hear. Makes a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, 3d6. Must immediately reuse its reaction if available to... Oh, so I guess you can move. It just takes your reaction? Okay.
Yeah, and so she's going to deal 16 points of psychic damage. And she's basically just gonna whisper to her, like, now you run.
Okay, so
Leave.
it is going to lurch away and try to move around here. Vistra and Callie, both of you will get an opportunity attack as it runs away.
Yes!
So it's
Well,
immune to
opportunity
being
attack is
frightened, but it's
one.
not immune to this spell.
Nice!
Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Yep, I still failed. I forgot that I have
Okay.
advantage.
22 to hit.
That's going to be a hit. Let me make a strength save. Okay, that is a 16. So I will manage to pull out of your grip as you bite around my flank.
Yeah.
And 19 for me.
19 will be a hit. Vistra, roll me your d6.
6. Ha!
All right, so I'll say that you can add your strength to that.
11.
Just because I want this fight to be over. Okay, and around the corner, Lysithian, this thing comes charging at you. What do you do?
I'm going to immediately hit it with another firebolt.
Okay, roll me your attack.
Okay, that's going to be I had to remember what my spell attack save because I was looking at Rime. 13 to hit.
13 to hit is a hit.
Great. Sorry if I was like yelling there.
weren't.
The music in my headphones was like all of a sudden real fucking loud. Okay, I'm gonna roll my fucking d10s. Hold on. And go boop. It's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. All right. With a gout of flame, you are going to burn its form, and it is going to collapse in a pile of body parts that will begin to fall
Thank
apart as
God.
the stitches burn.
Finally.
And so far,
Oh, that thing sucks.
I'm gonna finally step into the room.
thank you for joining us, Katerina.
Anytime.
Okay.
Yeah, you look great. It's like Vistra's like blood dripping down her face and blood.
Yeah, Katerina's gonna be like, and you look horrible. And she's gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
Oh, thank you.
So let me just see how many dice I can throw at you.
That thing like threw me up against a wall like 12 times. Ew.
All right, so I'm just gonna roll these for you, and Cure Wounds adds. I don't add anything to what I roll, do I?
I believe you add
Cure
your
wounds,
charisma.
you add your mod,
Oh, okay, cool,
I believe. Yeah, 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability mod.
awesome. So I'm casting this at 3rd level, so I'm doing 3d8s,
Mhm.
Nice.
which is great. And that is going to be 12, 13, 14, 19.
Oh, that's nice.
Nice.
Yeah, she's gonna walk up to you and be like, Vistra, you look like crap. And then like pat her on the shoulder and be like, and now you look great.
Yeah, I'm still looking. Hey, let's think.
Hey, you look better.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what counts.
Where's that other bugger upstairs?
No, don't know.
Cause
Let's go find him.
I'm gonna say I'm raging, so Do you finish if it's over? I don't know how. I'm
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
been-
you come out of rage.
You're out of
at the
rage
end.
now. It's been like, unless you decided to charge upstairs, in which case you didn't get healed.
Okay, fine. I'll take the heal and be out of rage. I will take that.
I would like to heal.
Like to hit.
That's a fair.
Pour me a beer.
Why is it?
All right, who wants to go upstairs?
Yeah,
Sure.
let's go see that weird child thing.
That was a weird child thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
spoke in my mind, like how you guys do sometimes, but like.
Creepy.
And
crazy.
Katerina's gonna go to the top of the stairs
Okay, one moment. I have to
because
adjust.
she has no fear
Have no fear, Katerina is here.
until she does have fear, and then she's running.
Yeah.
Bye.
Vistra will join with her, and that's gone too because that was a minute too as well.
All right,
Huh.
so you all can move up to the next floor here. As you push yourselves forward, you find yourself on the middle deck. Like I said before, it has an open cowl as well as this ballista here, and another set of another stairwell that leads up again to that third floor. There is a door here that leads further into the facility, into the thing. What do you do?
Do I hear anything at the door?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you?
Perception check?
You may do a perception check. Yeah.
Coming right up. That's gonna be a 25.
You hear? What's on the other side here? That's N5. You hear nothing on the other side. Nothing at all, except for the cold stillness. Except for a cold stillness, I should say, not the cold stillness.
I'm gonna gesture to everybody else that's up here. Like, hey, oh, I guess it's just oh no, the wolf's up here too. Yeah, she's gonna gesture to you guys and be like, open it up. And I'm gonna try and kick the door open.
Sure. Lysithian, are you up here too?
Yeah, no, I went up with everybody.
Okay. I'll move
Awesome.
your figure up for you then.
Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna try to kick the door open?
Yeah. So I got what a strength or athletics roll.
One moment. Let me see if the doors are locked. Sure.
Accidentally
Door
kicks the
rebounds
door,
at
it
you.
was open.
You can make me an
fall.
athletics roll.
Awesome. All right, that's gonna be a 16.
A 16. All right, so
Yeah.
you're going to kick the door, and it is going to slam open, revealing a large room. Crystals protrude from the chitinous ceiling of this oddly shaped room. Some of the crystals are lit, and others are flickering and burned out. Plates of chitin have been pried loose from the walls in places, exposing cavities filled with tangled masses of black tubes. Scattered across the floor are unusual-looking tools. There is another door inside of this room, what looks like a spherical room.
Is there anything that looks remotely useful in here? Like, does this and any of the stuff that's strewn around here look at all useful, or is it
Not
all
to-
just kind of?
Looks like space junk.
Oh, okay, space junk.
What are the rest of you doing?
Callie's just gonna
Um,
kind of sniff around a bit.
I'll
You
say
could.
Vistra's gonna go listen to the upstairs and see if we can hear anything upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Vistra, I think, because that is also what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
But being very careful about
Quiet,
it.
yeah.
Okay, let me just unhide some stuff. Okay. So running or heading upstairs, you may move upstairs. So it is in the top corner here. As you climb up the stairwell, you will see two of these small squid-faced creatures. They are standing in a room. It must be the bridge of this creature. Suspended from the ceiling of this high-domed chamber is a complex lattice of bioluminescent jellyfish that use the glowing tips of their tendrils to form constellations. A high-backed chair with short armrests capped with a sparkly blue crystal orb sits up toward the display. A panel on the starboard wall lies open, exposing a tendril that pulses, made of flesh embedded with crystal shards. As you head up the door, can I get Vistra? What's your armor class?
16.
Sounds great.
I'm sure it sounds great.
Oh god, that sounds great. One moment, I gotta look something up. I wrote that down there. Cool. Cool.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's
fine.
I'd say everything's fine.
Okay. You are going to take 39 points of radiant damage
Ouch.
as two laser bolts strike you in the chest as you crest the stairwell. Zort! Rise.
39, you said?
39.
Do I also get hit by this, or is it just Vistra?
I guess technically I should have shot. Hayden, can you remember to move your figure up so that I...
Yeah, sorry. I'm just usually not... I did move it up. It is up there.
I just moved it up for you.
Okay, sorry. I had moved it, but yeah, sorry, my bad. I'm
It's okay.
just used to theater of the mind. I apologize.
I know. For things with this type of map component, it's a little easier for people, I think, but it also is hard to remember. They are going to fire at you, and do I get 2 shots?
Reaction shield.
That sounds great. They're going to fire their second volley, and that is going to be... one is going to be a miss, one is going to be a hit. The first one is going to bank off your shield. Good job on the shield there. But the second one is going to deal you 17 points of radiant damage.
Alright, that's better than 39.
I was gonna say, I'm really glad Katerina heals me.
Yeah.
All right.
I have a
And
scary amount of hit points right now.
does somebody want to roll initiative?
Yes, I would.
Can I just say, please stop? We coming.
After we just murdered their children.
I didn't murder their children.
That was me, my bad.
I'm saying I mean no harm. I mean no harm.
It's gonna be a 10.
10.
Callie?
All right.
That's an 11.
Okay. Oh god, this is great. This is so great.
I'm gonna die, guys.
11 is Vistra. What'd you get, Katerina and Callie?
14.
16.
Okay, so one of them definitely has initiative on you. The other one has... nope. Okay. So that means that Voren is going to go last. And Dradevex is going to go first. And then Cat. Okay. All right. So, Vistra, if you're going to say that, I would definitely going to want a persuasion roll off of you with disadvantage.
I mean them no harm.
You just assaulted their ship and killed a bunch of their people. There is no way you're going to roll this without disadvantage. Oh, I'm sorry. You were just part of the party that pillaged and assaulted and murdered. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you were just, like, ride-sharing with them.
Thanks, Sassy. Okay, 9.
9.
Oh, 9.
If you were here for peace, one of them will say. And do any of you speak Gnomish?
Let me double check that for you. I don't think so, but let me.
Yeah.
Nobody ever picks
check.
Gnomish.
No.
I'm a
Common,
half-light.
Dwarvish, Elvish, and Infernal.
Okay. However, one of them did read your minds earlier. So, cool. So in a very heavily accented common, you'll hear, if you came in peace, maybe you would not have killed all of the squidlings.
Yeah,
You're-
that is my bad.
I
You're
I
murderers.
You're right. And I can't blame you. We came in guns blazing. We got a little bit scared. Something was fucking with my head, and I apologize. And I know that doesn't make it right.
Not their fault. You destroy them because they look like monsters.
I drop my form to doppelganger.
Then why is it that you do this evil?
Wasn't my intention to.
What was your intention then? To just kill indiscriminately?
No, I do not. And I understand where you are coming from.
Do I break into your house and kill your disabled sisters or brothers?
No. We acted rashly. We did not think this through.
We should just blow it up. Yes. I'm not
Blow
alive.
what up?
The Nautilus is lost. Don't know. You came to take the ship and our technology?
No, we did not come to take anything. We were told of a comet. We got spooked. And we killed without reason. We got spooked. It is nothing more than that. We did not come here with vicious intent, but we acted as if we did. We will let you go. We have no intent of hurting you.
You will let us go.
Yes.
I say, please spare us mercy. Though we do not deserve it.
It holds up its laser rifle. Why should we let you go? You would be delicious.
The
Our
amount that
provisions
it's-
are- Hmm?
You need provisions?
The ones between your ears.
I'm sure with the amount of knowledge that I carry within me, it would be a perfect meal for you. However,
There's
Is
nothing
there-
going on here. You're not
Vistra?
sneak up there.
shush. However, is there anything else that we can offer you? We cannot bring back the dead, and for that I apologize. We should not have come in killing. I wouldn't want that to happen to my people either, and I understand your apprehension. But
They shoot
what
a look
more
back at each other.
can we offer you?
Make me a persuasion roll. Let's see.
Can I burn my inspiration?
I
on
would
this?
strongly suggest you do that. I still think that you're going to be rolling flat with that inspiration.
And don't you still
Because-
have Bardic too?
Oh,
still,
with
you
can
can
I
still
add
do.
my D8?
You can add your D8, but you're going to be rolling flat because you would be rolling with disadvantage, given that you just murdered the
Okay.
squidlings. They were so cute. How could you murder them?
I don't know.
That's what I said. I went for
So
the
with
flesh golem.
with disadvantage, you said?
You're going to be rolling flat because you spent your inspiration.
Okay, great. It's gonna be. It was persuasion.
It was going to be persuasion, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure I'm adding the right thing, just because pages open. Persuasion. 18.
18. They could help. They're killers. They could help. We need to get out of here if we can bring the Nautiloid back home. What about the squidlings? Getting the Nautiloid back home is more important than any of us. We were about to destroy it anyway. Yes, and ourselves.
Are we hearing them talk to this? Are
Yeah,
they
they're kind of
saying, like,
they're muttering at each other. Yeah, which is, I will say. So Lysithian, can you make me an insight roll?
I'm just wondering because if they said they could help and Vistra would hear that, she'd definitely be like, "We'll help you with whatever you need."
Sure. Yeah, you can absolutely say that.
22.
This is really strange. Illithids don't talk. For one, like, they don't use verbal language. They use telepathy. You know that from your studies. But they're talking to each other? This is either a long con or something's very weird about these creatures. And you're not sure which one it is, probably. Yes. If you want to help, you will leave and you will bring us a crystal.
What crystal?
Go. I will. Downstairs, you open the room into our mechanical. Go into the room beyond. Find us a crystal that looks like that one.
Sure.
Then we can leave this place. But do it soon.
We'll
Or
do
else-
it right away.
If you do not return, we shall rain hellfire down upon everything within our reach.
I understand. We'll be right back.
And Katerina was actually going to be going into that room next anyways.
Okay, so downstairs, you are still poking around that room. Looking around, you will be able to see... one moment, where are we here? Where the cargo hold? Boom. As you push into that room, Katerina, it contains a 5-foot diameter sphere of shiny black metal with a small, transparent, hexagonal windows. Sharp metal tines resembling grasping claws protrude from nearby walls and ceiling, stretching toward the sphere but stopping short of it. Along the walls are low-mounted control stations, studded with knobs and dials. Looking forward, the black sphere looks like it has a fist-sized crystal in it. Charred and broken. It looks like it cracked and imploded in on itself.
Can I see what kind of crystal this could be?
You have no idea. It's not valuable, you think? But you can make me an int roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Because this is definitely strange.
12?
12?
Excuse me.
Some type of a
yeah.
lithid crystal? It seems like some Underdark bullshit to you. But it looks like it's probably important. This looks like where a furnace would be on a normal ship. Why else have the room set up for this much importance? It's not like this has, like, the vibe of a conversion chamber or something.
Okay.
Callie, what are you doing?
I'm kind of hanging out behind Katerina.
Okay. Sounds good. As you're poking around the room, a minute later, Vistra and Lysithian, are you coming back down?
Yeah, Vistra
yeah,
looks
I'm
worse
going
than
to-
when before Callie or Katerina healed her.
Okay.
Right after we leave the room, as soon as we're about to turn the stairs, I'll resume my elf form.
Okay.
And before they leave, Vistra
Feels
kind
like
of like
it.
takes her axe, cuts open her hand, and is like, "I swear to you, this blood promise, we will bring you back your crystal to the best of our abilities." And bleeds on the floor just because she's.
Their inky eyes will go from the floor to you again. Understood.
It's a little insane.
I thought the females only bled once a month, one of them says to the other. The other looks... That's not even a little bit funny. Why do you say things like that? Sorry, eating too many goblin brains. Dumb jokes. Literally written into the module, one of them makes dumb jokes because he eats too many goblin brains. This is why this is my favorite D&D mod. Like,
Okay then.
sorry to break character for a second.
How long will you give us? Like, what is our max for time?
Why don't we
Fine,
just
this-
go do it and we bring it back
Well,
right
yeah,
away?
if we're gonna rain hellfire. If it takes us a while to find this crystal, I don't even know what this crystal looks like right now.
They gave it some pretty straightforward instructions.
3
Yes,
days.
but if they're giving us a week,
3 days, okay?
3 days, okay. 5 business days.
3 days, Vistra.
All right, I'm gonna need to like rest for a little bit. But yeah, we'll get you a crystal. Please don't.
Here.
What?
And one of them will reach into his robes and throw a device across the floor that will skid. It will beep when you are near. It will find the crystal type you need. Had to summon a dog. Take it. Yeah, take it. You pick up the small box. Okay. It's a small metal box with a little, you don't know what an antenna is, but a little metal rod sticking out of it.
I hand it to Lysithian and be like, this is not for me. This is too smart.
It's definitely not for you, and I'll take it.
All right. All right. So, Callie, you can smell your companions coming back down again. What do you do?
Just kind of look over them and go, take in the damage and go, huh?
Ow! We have a job, guys. We need to go find a crystal, and they'll spare our lives.
Lovely. What kind of
Yeah,
crystal are we looking for?
An illicit crystal.
Oh, like the one that's in here?
Yes, they gave us 3 days to find a good one, so that they
Hey.
can leave.
Because this thing's like the size of my fist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need one that is in good condition. They gave us 3 days. If we go through that door, and I'll point, go through that door, they said we should be able to find one.
That's exactly where Katerina's standing. Yep.
Yeah,
Uh,
this one looks
Was
broken.
it in broken? Okay, well, we need to find one that is not broken. Otherwise, they will rain hellfire upon everything they're able to because we killed their kin. And I feel that is fair. I definitely killed one of them. That is fair.
They almost
You
just
made-
killed me now. Again.
Yeah, no, it was like very quick.
Like,
So if we want to maybe take a rest here, take a rest, and then we pick up and go. Take an hour.
Allie's gonna look a little unsure and then shift back and be like, well, maybe we shouldn't do it in their ship. They probably don't want us here.
No, I said we leave. Go find a
Okay.
nice rock or something to
So what
shelter.
we can do, we literally go outside, I ritual cast my hut, we
Yeah.
hang out in there for an hour, and then we go.
Yeah,
That
let's
sounds
do
good.
that.
So
And upon hearing that, Katerina's gonna skip out the door out to the front deck. She's in a good
Oh.
mood.
Why is she so cheerful?
I don't know.
That just doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
This is not a cheerful situation.
I don't feel good about the fact that we murdered their children.
Oh, shush, you were having plenty of fun doing it.
I didn't murder any of the children. I murdered the scary flesh.
Actually, I did.
I tried to murder the scary flesh zombie thing. You guys went after the defenseless poor little squid things. That
I
took a
only
while
killed
to
one of
kill.
them, to be fair, and then I finished off your kill.
Yeah,
You
Jaws.
just softened them up.
I mean,
Jaws
I
over
didn't seem to
there.
be able to do anything to the other thing, and those things did those like weird blasty things that just hurt. Of
They
course
never
I did.
actually attacked us.
Yeah, they did.
We don't know if it was them or the two ones upstairs protecting their little kids. We don't know. But we're gonna get this.
I'm
all
pretty sure
right.
I got hit with a blasty thing that they were starting because they screeched.
All right. So do you all head outside?
Sure.
As you head outside, the doors will grind to a shut behind you automatically.
That's fair.
Heading outside, you make your way over to a place a decent distance away from the ship where you can take a minute to cast.
Takes 10 minutes to
Takes 10
ritual
minutes to cast Liamon's Tiny Hut.
Yeah, because I don't have it prepared as like a set spell, which I can do within a minute, but I'm just going to ritual cast it for 10.
Sounds good. You summon your tiny hut there, just on the other side of a boulder. Head inside and prepare to go figure out where you would go. And as you sit around on the inside of your hut, thinking about this, can I get an intelligence roll off of everyone here? Katerina, you can use charisma instead of intelligence.
That's fantastic.
14.
Because you're a bard.
4.
Yay.
19! Just rolling flat out.
23.
23?
24.
As you all sit around the table, you start thinking about places where this could be. Something like this exists. It's either in someone's hand, which means that unless you go around pinging everyone with this strange device, or you will have to go looking the one place where you would find this type of crystal.
Oh no.
For you heard a story. Speaker Matthew of Tourmaline had closed one of the town's lucrative gem mines. A gang of kobolds crept into the mine last week and endangered some miners. There was a job out, I should say, for anyone who would clear the kobolds out of the mine. They would get quite a reward. Tourmaline's only a few hours' travel from here if you don't run into any trouble.
Wanna go
Dungeon crawl?
some kobolds?
Yeah?
Squish the
kobold-
kobolds!
Kobolds are fun.
I want to hit
Kobolds
something
are-
that actually takes damage.
Kobolds are bitch to do in a group, but you can't.
I'll just go in front. You guys can pick off the surviving ones after.
Okay, maybe we should talk some tactics here. You don't want to get surrounded by kobolds.
That'd be bad.
I got it.
They use tactics, okay? Like, they actually
she's
help
saying-
each other
she's saying-
out while fighting.
Vistra is literally saying this with 12 hit points out of 72. So.
If we're short resting, we can spend hit die.
Oh, I'm going to spend hit die. Don't worry. But at this moment, she's just like, yeah.
All right,
Looks
so
like shit.
as you were sitting around the table in this tiny hut,
Whereas Callie looks fine.
Vistra
Not a
is bleeding
scratch on her.
proficiently onto the prodigiously
you
onto
were
the
right
carpet.
the first time. Proficient.
Proficiently, she's very proficient in
proficiently
bleeding.
doing it.
I'm very proficient.
She's very proficient at bleeding.
I'm
You start
proficient.
planning the next part of your adventure because you have a choice. You could go to Tourmaline and look for that. You could go try to just ping people. It seems like this thing might have a decent range to it, although they weren't going to tell you that up front. Or you could just bugger off and hope that they might be bluffing. What's the plan?
I think we should go to Tourmaline.
Let's go to Tourmaline.
Let's go to Tourmaline.
I mean, they're probably bluffing, but let's just do it anyways. Like, if they need this thing to get in the air, then they probably can't rain hellfire down anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think their psychic powers and their laser guns will probably have a good chance of hellfire.
And one of
Yeah,
them
but they
still
would have done that
works.
already if they could have. Right? Why do they need us to go find the thing?
I think in
'Cause
exchange
they're
for finding it, because they're
aliens?
illithids. If I were to look like me and walk in and try to find something, I would be killed on sight.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, so
I
how
mean,
the
to
hell
be
are they
able
going to
walk
run the
into their
hellfire
place
down?
and kill them on sight anyway.
Obviously, they're stuck to the ship.
I think we should just go to Tourmaline, get them their crystal so they can go home, bugger off, and we call it a day. That's
I
just
mean,
my
that sounds like a
opinion.
good plan.
But
Yeah.
honestly,
Like,
then
I'm-
you guys get to go beat up some kobolds.
Look,
and
I'm
we get to
not
go see a
arguing. I'm
gold
just
mine.
saying. I think they probably can't rain hellfire. I think they're bluffing.
I think
just a
it is
little.
maybe a
I
little
don't
bit
wanna
of a
go-
bluff. However,
You go get blasted by their radiant damage, get a
yeah, it
bane,
hurts.
it hurt like hell.
Yeah, I
And
was the
then
first
you
one
kill
shot.
You were shot with lightning.
I got shot with their gun thing.
They get 40. They brought me down to like more than half of what I think I'd be if I was put value to my life force.
Don't do
Obviously,
that.
I'm just tougher than you.
I didn't matter, squidlings.
So, Tourmaline?
Tourmaline.
Yeah, I think
Come on.
illicit offspring are auto enemies. What? They blasted me with shit. I'm gonna hit them.
Alright.
They attacked.
I think it was more defending.
Yeah.
Meh.
We
In
busted in.
hindsight, in hindsight, I think it was more defending. We did
And
kind
they
of
were
break into
probably
their
not
house.
leaving their ship because they don't want
Well,
to.
I mean, you could say that about anything. Like the hag that attacked us. I mean, we kind of broke in.
I mean, I understand, but
You
hags
can
are
use
also-
that
I
reasoning
don't-
for everything.
You can. You really can. It's true, but
And I mean,
still
we're about to
stand
go
by
clear
them.
kobolds out. Technically, they are perfectly
kobolds-
justified in attacking us in return.
It's true.
And that we're not justified in the slightest in attacking them.
No,
You want to continue
right.
that reasoning?
No, I'm just saying, like
I can apply it to anything.
Okay,
Let's go have an
understand.
exciting time.
let's just go do a mine. Whether
Yeah.
we kill things or
We're
not,
just
we-
looking for a crystal.
Let's just go kill shit without getting all philosophical about it.
That's
I'm
why we
just-
get paid.
Exactly.
It's
Besides, buyer beware, right?
true.
You might come down with a case of dead.
Yeah.
And with those parting words, as you start to prep your travel back to Tourmaline, as night falls, or at least early eternal dusk falls on to the afternoon, we're gonna call game there. So
I like how I keep somehow ending up with the final words.
Oh my
I know, it's
god.
great.
Oh my.
It's so
God.
good.
Well, it's because I wait for the last one that needs to be like I wait for the last rhythm of the words, right? I'm like, okay, not quite. If one more person had said, "Let's go to Tourmaline," it would have been good. But I was like, boom, boom. Needs to be a third one. Needs to be consent, like from everybody, at least 3 of you. Oh my god, you guys. There's one stipulation in this entire thing, and it was don't kill the squidlings, and everything will be fine. And it's like first thing is,
Sorry.
well, shit.
Whoopsie.
I thought about after I did it.
Saw
it
how
was-
cute they were, and I'm like, these are children. These were
Okay.
just gonna go.
I will
murder
say, for
babies.
those of you who are squicked out at the idea of kids, they're not kids. They're gnomes.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you out of character, just so that, like, because the idea of children being in trouble or danger or harmed can really bother some people. Those two are the same things, just one worked and one didn't. The
Yeah.
transformation didn't take on the squidlings.
Mm.
So they're basically all the same, but they're just incredibly mentally deficient.
Yeah.
Like they're really
The
dumb.
pets.
They're more like the stupid cousins, you know? Like they kind of, I think they keep them out of kind of a sense of pity. But the gnome ceramorphs are quite intelligent, and the squidlings are about as smart as like a very smart dog.
Oh, so that's why they said we don't come in and murder your disabled. Ah.
Yeah.
Aha.
Yep.
Okay.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
Lesson learned, but
Lesson
hey,
learned.
we made a deal with them and we were able to talk to them.
It's true. I love that.
So-
I love their lasers.
Die.
Their lasers are so powerful. I love it.
I know. If I didn't roll a 1 on my int, I was gonna try and figure out how to use it.
You can learn how to use them. In theory, you could have gotten some of them had you been nice. They would have given you a laser pistol. But,
Well, you win some, you lose
lose
some.
some, and now you have to do a fetch quest before they blow up the town. No
Yeah.
big. So, hey guys, that's going to be it for us tonight here on
fetch
Rime the
quest.
Frostmaiden. You can check us out next Monday night as usual, or Wednesday if you're watching on YouTube. If you're here and you're enjoying what we're doing, give us a follow on Twitch or give us a subscribe on YouTube because it really does make a difference to us. We're trying to hit We're trying to hit 1,000 on Twitch as soon as possible, and we're this close to hitting it on YouTube. So it'd be really great if we could get those numbers, because then we do bigger things because there are more of you here. Besides that, we have a bunch of other games that you can come join us for. You can join us for the Shards of Nirn, which is our homebrew fantasy setting set in our generic fantasy setting. Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, basically same time as this. On Thursday, we have Vampire the Masquerade, Victoria by Night. Friday, we are over at the Onyx Path doing, that's twitch.tv/the Onyx Path, doing Scion, which is a modern Mythic Day adventure with a bunch of descendants of gods hunting down some errant mead. And then we are... Actually, we're gaming a lot of the weekend with Curse of Strahd on Sunday and Werewolf the Forsaken on Sunday, and then we're back with this. So
Saturday.
Sorry, so Curse of Strahd is on Saturday, and then Werewolf on Sunday. We've had a busy week of role-playing. I think it's our last really busy week of the year before we start doing some holiday stuff. So tune in. Be good to see you there. Especially come to Generic, because if you like this, it's like this, but slightly sillier, but not after next week. So it's wonderful seeing you all. Good night, everybody.
Night.